Huzzah!
Derp.
Yay.
Hang on, I'm adjusting things.
Oh my god, that scared the hell out of me. I forgot I had the live stream on again.
Okay.
Echo!
Can everybody see my screen?
Yes. And I can also see the live stream, which is kind of interesting.
Yeah, that was the idea. The chat thing.
It's like, oh god, the chats have been doubled.
Huzzah.
Hey, we have Derpy in the chat.
Alright.
I need to remember not to
13
touch my screen.
years.
Hi, Derpy.
Hello.
Alright, so I think we are ready to start.
Huzzah!
Alright then, so everyone, welcome to our first ever live stream with Equestrian Dreamers. This is Zeus Assassin speaking, and I'd like to introduce the rest of the team. So, everyone else, do you want to go ahead and introduce yourselves? Who you are, just briefly what you do.
Hello, I'm Gabworks. I'm the creative director in My Little Investigations.
Alright. Doesn't matter who goes next, someone just go next.
Warpy.
Dips! Okay, I'm Warpout, I'm the animator.
Alrighty. And how about you, Ro?
I'm Princess Rill, and I play Twilight Sparkle.
Yay for best pony! Alright, D-City, you're up.
Give me a moment, my brain hurts because there are too many echoes.
If
I don't hear
you
echoes.
mute the live stream video, that makes things.
Holy
a lot
crap,
better.
I'm echoing to myself now. Now I'm just weirded out.
Inception.
That's why I don't have the live stream up. I just have it closed.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have
But there's a
it.
mute
I
button, you
have
know.
it muted. I don't have it closed.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have the live stream open. Period.
But how can you read the chat then?
Oh,
I'm not
I
gonna
do.
join the live
It
stream.
was hiding on me. Now I feel like an idiot.
Oh, so it was open.
Oops.
I'm a dumbass.
Okay.
Anyways, yeah, I'm that Canadian dude. I'm second assistant space whale scrubber. I mean script writer, and I also do the voice of Rover, who really hasn't done much yet.
You will.
Soon enough. But until then, you gotta keep waiting, I guess.
And JD.
I am Jade, and I do the dialogue character art. And my internet just crashed on me.
Oh
Oh no.
Ugh.
5 minutes in, and we've already have a crash.
Oh no!
It's okay.
Just keep going.
Alright. Well then, I'd say we get this started. So, let's start off with some questions that we gathered before the live stream. And most of these are general questions, so I'll just read them off. And yeah, we'll get right to answering. So we're pretty much going to go back and forth from questions and requests once we're done with questions. But to everyone listening in the live stream right now, go ahead and feel free to type out your questions as they come up. They can be directed towards any one of us, the whole team. It can be about MLI, it can be about whatever. Just avoid, dumb topics like politics, religion, stuff like that. Just keep it fun, keep it simple, keep it entertaining.
And we're
definitely
not
go through
giving you spoilers.
Aww. And what's to reason to be here?
And I'll take.
And then half the people just leave.
Well, at least now they don't have to wait for the whole time to learn that.
Right. Alright then, so are we ready for the first question?
Yeah. Give me.
Alright. Here we go. First question. this is from Cherry Wolf, and he says that, will there be Twilight and Investigator badge to flash at every pony with no real use in solving any of the cases?
Eventually. Yes.
Yeah, eventually is definitely a good word here. She's not going to have it at the beginning of case 1, as you all probably know. But, yeah, it's a good possibility of it happening.
Yeah, at the start of case 1, she's basically just a self-designated investigator with no particular officiality or legality. Yes. Later at a later time that may change.
Perhaps. Alright, well, easy start. Pretty simple question. So, thanks.
I wish it was that easy, by the way. To just claim a job for your own.
Yeah.
I'm going to be a millionaire. Dips.
Right now, I think I will be a CEO of a major corporation. Poof! Oh, good. Now I have millions of dollars.
Only in Equestria. Oh well. Alright.
I kind of would like to get a cutie mark of just like a bag of money. That would be pretty sweet.
Filthy rich.
Yeah, Filthy Rich has one.
Exactly. Your innate ability is to make tons of money.
Bags of money.
I'd love that ability.
And then there's her daughter. And then there's his daughter who has the inherent ability to be bored into lots of money.
and to wear a tiara. I mean, her special ability is baked right into her name. That's kind of depressing.
And yet she's so proud about it.
Well, I mean, you kind of have to be.
Like it's required by law, they send you to the moon.
Yes, you will wear this tiara, or else you will be mooned.
Yes, Daddy.
Is that a word? Mooned?
It is now.
It always was, but I don't think it means what you think it means.
Yes, I have invented a clever second meaning for it.
Plot.
Alright then, we'll move on to our next question. This is from Aro Yoshi, taken from the YouTube comments. And he asks, will you be releasing more case demos for MLI, or are you going to try and finish the whole game and release it all at once?
So there probably will be at least one more demo. However, it probably will contain mostly just like upgraded like effects and graphics and more kind of like background content. It probably will not contain more plot progression, mainly because we do not want people to, like, when the final case is released, we don't really want people to be like, okay, cool, I've already played like 90% of this, I don't care. I think it's more fun for people, to get the whole case at once, more or less.
Yep, that's pretty much it. You can expect an update to come pretty soon, and an even bigger update to come after that. Alright. Moving on to the next question.
Zeus, in the chat they're saying that they can't hear you on your live stream.
Wait, they can't?
That's what they're saying.
Are you broadcasting audio?
Yeah. Oh, let me double check.
Now the other one says, okay, now they can. Maybe it was just that person.
Oh.
Yeah, my speaker's audio's up. I can increase the volume, but I don't want to blow anyone's ears out.
Alright.
Okay.
I like false alarms. They're the best kinds of alarms.
Okay then. We'll move on. From Tyrannagon64, he asked, will there be any ladder or stepladder debates?
Maybe.
Yeah, we sort of don't know right now.
We have discussed it. We have not written any yet, but we are aware of this running joke for certain.
Yeah.
So I would say probably the answer would be eventually. It wouldn't be a proper Ace Attorney homage without that.
I agree. So definitely, well, they could expect one. All right. Nothing thought-provoking yet, but we're getting there. So next question.
Maybe not interesting ones.
Perhaps. I'm sure more will definitely come through the chat.
Let's see, questions. I've been taking notes. Someone wants to know if there's going to be a way to make the game easier to install.
Well, I'm assuming what they mean by easier to install, they might be referring to the issue where, like, WinRAR hijacks the .jar format. And I will say, yes, that will be easier in the future. Beyond that, installation was basically unzipping a zip file, so I don't think we can really make that easier.
Yeah, I wasn't sure about that. Let's see, another question. I don't understand this one, but will we have contests that will have something to do with the game?
Yes. I think at this point, the only thing I can say about that is stay tuned.
Yes.
Okay. And then someone said, are we going to include songs in MLI?
Songs as in, like, voiced songs? Because, I mean...
They said songs.
I'm pretty sure Trot Pilgrim has kind of been hard at work making songs.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming what they mean is like Daniel Ingram style vocal songs. At the moment, well, I don't want to say too much, but we have one.
And it is already leaked. It's called Discode Area.
No, I don't think that's the one that I was talking about.
Yeah, no.
So everyone in the chat, I think I may have fixed it, but...
Yay!
Wait, fixed what?
I just changed something with the sound.
Oh.
So now I hear both my mic and, of course, the stream.
I thought that was a false alarm.
It was something to do with my audio
I
mixer.
thought it was too.
Oh, okay, well... Apparently, a false alarm became a real alarm, and then by the time I knew it was a real alarm, it had been resolved. So, good job, team. you guys were fast, man.
Oh, right here in the chat. So, if you want to ask a question or if you have a request, type it out, and we'll take a look at it. But in the meantime, we'll move on to our next question. Now that everyone can hear me finally.
Yay.
Okay. So, from A7X Pony. Will Rarity be there in the rest of the game?
I'm not sure if they mean game as in case 1 or game as in the entire game.
I think
for
like later cases.
Well, I'll answer both questions just to be sure. For case 1, yes, Rarity will be a main character for the whole duration of case 1. For later cases, she may appear, but each case I would kind of like to explore and involve different characters from previous cases to make sure that we get a comprehensive look at Equestria. So for like case 2 and 3, it's unlikely that Rarity will play a major role, mainly because other ponies will be picking up that slack.
It's definitely difficult to write a case where all 6 of the main 6 are involved, so pretty much we designed it so that each pony is going to get their own spotlight. They'll be more useful in others in certain cases. Because, again, it'll be too difficult otherwise.
Yeah, it's kind of hard to... Like, if you created a case in which, like, every single character was a main character, then all of a sudden nobody really would be a main character and it would be a mess. It's much easier to design a case where you have, like, 1 or 2 main ponies who are involved. involved, and then you can get much more in detail in terms of their personality and what happened to them and stuff like that.
All right. Checking the chat. Seeing if there's any questions.
There's a question.
Yes, go ahead.
Any Easter eggs, are they going to be in the game?
Yeah.
You can definitely expect a few Easter eggs. I obviously won't say what they are because that would spoil the whole fun of them. But yes, there will be Easter eggs.
There's already been some that have been found in the demo. One of the most famous one being Gordon Freecolt.
Yeah.
Allow me to take this opportunity to apologize to Rill again.
Yeah, that was that Canadian dude's joke. So it's his fault.
So many words in one line, and yet you nailed it still. So yeah, but
oh no, they're asking how many cases are we planning to make, hoping to make?
1 million.
Yes.
Will never end.
Yes, we'll hold the world ransom, and we will not stop until every single person has played the game. No, but we currently have 4 cases in at least some form of planning, but given that a case takes like a year to make, it's kind of hard to plan that far out, especially when our team is made up of unpaid volunteers. So I think we'll kind of just take it one case at a time. If case 1's done and everybody's raring to go to do case 2, then we'll do case 2, and then if that happens again, then we'll do case 3. And at that point we're like 2 or 3 years in the future, and we can't really speculate beyond that.
yeah, it's definitely too early to tell. But if this is successful, we'll definitely keep doing more. No questions asked. I'm willing to go as long as I can, so I'll be here a while.
Yeah.
Me too.
I'm here till my pizza arrives.
So I finally got a question.
Now
in my chat.
that's dedication.
So I finally got a question in my chat, and from Simon Lee 2575, he asked, "Will the Konami code be used?"
What?
Maybe.
Maybe. We don't exactly have any plans at the moment.
What could you gain from the Konami code?
Well, I'm assuming it would be something like I've seen at least one website out there that just has some random Easter egg where you type in the Konami code in your keyboard and the website spins around or something like that.
But how could we implement that in the game?
Well, it's you can use your keyboard, up, down, down.
I know, but what could you gain in the game from the Konami code?
Well, that kind of depends on what you mean by game.
Just a message that says you put in the Konami code. Now please move on with your life.
Yes, maybe Twilight. Wow, I can't believe you actually tried that.
Yes, we'll have Twilight break the fourth wall. Write that down. Someone write that down.
Yeah, it's like
okay.
Yeah, Twilight's like you are aware that this is not Contra, right?
But you cannot shoot guns? Oh my god, no!
It's like congratulations! You now have 30 extra lives, which is unfortunate because you actually can't die.
I found 2 questions.
Go ahead.
By Shirk Stalker. Actually, they're both by him. Or her. I'm sorry. Does the programming ever catch up with the script reading progress?
You're gonna have to expand on that. I
don't know.
Can't even.
Okay.
I think he means is there ever a point when basically where the voice actors are not waiting for the programmers, if I had to make a guess from what it sounds like?
Usually the programmers are waiting for the voice actors. So, yes? Maybe? If you'd like to expand on that question in a subsequent post in the chat, I'd be happy to answer that. But I really don't actually understand what this is asking.
I wasn't sure. And then another question by the same person was, will there be mini games in the game?
Probably not.
Yeah. There are none planned, and I can't think of any. I mean, that kind of depends on what one's definition of mini game is. Like in some.
We're getting philosophical now.
Like yes, exactly. What is a mini game really? But no. In cases after case 1, we might do something like in Ace Attorney. You have cases where like you have to put 2 pieces together in like an evidence visualization thing or something like that. I'm not saying that will happen. I'm saying that is a potential possibility, and if you consider that a mini game, then I guess the answer is maybe.
Well, Gabu, there is one way we can implement like a sort of mini game, and that's if we include perhaps like some sort of puzzle element in the game. But that's really the only way I see it happening. And since I have been playing Professor Layton recently, it could happen. An idea might pop up in my head. We'd be like, hey, let's implement this puzzle just to break up the usual gameplay and maybe. But it has to be important to the plot. It just can't be a mini game for the sake of mini game.
Yeah. Yeah, we're not gonna have like you're in the middle of a case and it's like, hey, let's have Twilight race Applejack and mash the A button to win.
Yeah.
Middle of the case. This reminds me of a puzzle.
Yeah.
Anyway, right?
I'd like to stress that this is a maybe, so don't expect that to happen. It's just a possibility.
Right.
If it fits. Yes.
I got a question. Our first silly question for the whole team.
All right.
Oh my god.
And pretty much from Kitsune says, muffins or cupcakes?
Ooh. Now we're getting deep.
Well, on one hand we have Derpy's favorite thing. On the other hand, we have something associated with a murderous fanfic. So I'm going to have to go with muffins.
I'm going to pick muffins too.
Muffin
Cupcakes.
PDT.
Yeah.
I don't know, but yeah, I agree. Muffins. I'm not a big fan of the frosting on cupcakes, to be honest. At least on some cupcakes.
I would say if it's a chocolate cupcake, I might be persuadable. I typically don't have too much of a sweet tooth, but I do have quite an attraction to chocolate.
You do have chocolate muffins, no?
Also true. I mean, we could have chocolate chip muffins.
I love sweet things, so I'm gonna have to say cupcakes, but like not because of the fanfic.
Yeah. You just need to specify when you say I like cupcakes. This is not the one. But, yeah, I like the sugar variety of cupcakes, not the rain.
Cupcake time.
More sugar! More sugar!
Let's spin this squeak.
And now eggs.
All right. All right, then I guess we'll continue with our list. Kind of a confirmation question, but might as well expand on it. Again, from Tyrannagon64, he asked, is the music in the video an MLI's version of the Objection theme? It's a pretty good song. And I think the video he's talking about is the video announced in the live stream.
That music is the same music that we showed in Pwn E3, which is the work in progress of the confrontation theme.
Which now is a working title. We are actually titling the soundtrack as we speak.
That's well. But we as in you and Trot Pilgrim. Yes,
we've been hard at work at that. So I might as well just reveal because it's not too spoilerish. Names we've been coming up with some names for the soundtrack, and I wish Trot was here to talk more about the music piece, but he's still exhausted from his trip to New Orleans. So Yeah. Anyway, the working title for the piece right now, it's called "The Pursuit of Magic." So, no, "The Pursuit of Truth." My bad. "Confrontation of Pursuit of Truth" is the working title right now, and hopefully we'll reveal more of the soundtrack and their titles as time goes on.
If the entire game is The Pursuit of Magic.
Yes. But that song is "The Pursuit of Truth."
Okay.
Yes.
I have like 2 questions here.
All right.
Okay. One is from Hybrid616. He said, "How many writers do we have, and how long does it normally take them to crank out a script?"
2.5.
I'm going to not let TCD discount himself and say 3. Those being me, Zeus Assassin, and that Canadian dude. And for how long it takes to crank out a script, that kind of depends. I say this a lot, but it's true. It kind of depends on what you mean by script. Like the full and complete script for the first case is still not done. We still have not written the final part, although we do have like the general walkthrough done, so we know how everything's going to go. So, I mean, I guess we've kind of been writing it in like thirds, and each third takes like about a month or so, like that, went from start to finish.
Nah, I'd say it takes about 2-3 weeks at most, and then the rest is just proofreading.
Yeah, so let's say 3 weeks. So I guess for case 1, if you multiply that by 3 or 4, then maybe you get 9-12 weeks in total. But and
that's all the writing.
Yeah, that's all the writing for case 1.
So side dialogue, main script, all that stuff. We just pretty much have creative bursts of writing. Although we're not writing much right now because we are gearing up for something big, but that will come later.
Yep.
And then the other question was from David Cortez. He's been asking a bunch of times, so he just wants to know when auditions will open for the next case, but we really don't know.
I mean, auditions will open for the next case when we start winding down case 1 and start thinking about case 2. So, I mean, that will happen basically whenever case 1 starts winding down. So maybe early
tomorrow.
Not tomorrow. I mean,
Next Tuesday.
At least a couple days from now. But yeah, probably. I mean, maybe early 2013, maybe. I mean, don't quote me on that. That's just a wild guess. But basically, the answer is whenever case 1 starts winding down. We're a small team, so we can only work on one case at a time, unfortunately.
Right, but we might feel the need to expand if we feel like it, or if the team feels like, hey, this case is going to get pretty big pretty fast, and they're not comfortable, or if they have to leave, then we'll recruit. But mostly, the next recruitment process will mainly be voice actors. Mainly.
Yeah.
That's what we have planned right now. So voice actors, stay tuned. Okay. I have another question from the chat. And it's from Ace and X Pony, and he asks, "Do you plan to involve Luna or Celestia?"
We do have one case that involves them, but that's about all I can really say at this point. I shouldn't say we have one case. I say we have one case idea that we had been talking about a while back that involved them. That's about all that I can say at the moment.
Alright, just adjusting my volume, increasing it. Alright, hopefully that's better and you can hear Gabu and everyone else. And again, my stream failing. It's a sad day over here.
I'm
sorry, everyone. Sorry for the stream. Okay, we'll move on to the next question.
Out of curiosity, before you ask that, do we have any requests yet? I'm kind of curious if we have any of those in the pipeline.
Gab
Yeah,
sing
if
a
you do-
song.
Okay, back to questions.
And they want us to sing at the gala.
What?
They also have a request that I should frame you for a crime.
Sorry,
what?
they requested what?
It says from Super Pony, Zeus, frame the crime on Gavin.
Okay.
Sure, maybe I'll have a question now.
Okay, we have another question
Okay.
from Hybrid616. So how did this whole thing start up? How did you come up with the idea for this, and how did you all get together?
Yes, a deep question, finally.
A what question?
You didn't hear?
No, I didn't hear what Zeus said after you asked the question.
No, I said, like, it's a deep question.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's kind of a multi-question, so I guess I'll answer them in order. How it all started, I basically randomly had the idea pop into my head of combining the two, and kind of as I thought about it more, it seemed like actually a pretty natural fit, because both Ace Attorney and My Little Pony Friendship is Magic are both very kind of character driven. Like, they have very strong characters who tend to, and a lot of the interest comes in watching those characters interact with each other. A lot of the plot comes from having those character interactions, and it seemed like a really good way to make a game that takes full advantage of the inter-character interaction between the characters in the show. As to how everybody got together, Zeus Assassin was kind of the first member of the team, although it wasn't really a team at that point. It was just him and me. I ran into him in August. He messaged me on YouTube, and we kind of got talking, and it from there. And then Dawn Mew was the next one. She approached me in November or something like that, and she quickly made me realize how little I knew what I was doing in terms of like case storage and so forth. So she was a big help after that. And then the engine demo was finished in December, and at that point then we basically opened the game up for recruiting, and that's where all the other team members came from. We basically everybody sent in their application, and we picked the guys who wowed us the most, and here we are.
All right. I actually like to hear from everyone from the team, since we are on this topic. How did you come to find My Little Investigations, and what made you decide to apply for the team?
Because Pony. That's it.
Well, I first read it on Equestria Daily, and before I knew it, Gabu X was at my door, and he kidnapped me, and now I'm working under his house in the basement for like, I don't even know how many days.
I'm stuck under the sink.
Sink?
And I have to share it with Hooded Yellow Pony.
Yeah, I mean, Warp. I kidnapped Warpy first, so he got the deluxe suite.
Huzzah. Why didn't I hear you? Don't you scream? We don't communicate.
Yeah, maybe you could like tap the ceiling with like Morse code.
Yeah, if I had.
Why am I giving you suggestions? I don't want you communicating. I want to divide and conquer. Keep you all subjugated.
Oh my gosh. They want me to sing Barbie Girl as Twilight.
Oh, I vote yes.
Oh boy.
Later, not now.
You should sing Twilight Licious.
I could do that. I could do Twilight Licious.
When we get to the request section, I'm gonna have to go to like witness protection.
Let the madness ensue. Pretty much after the question.
Yeah.
All right.
So we were still on that question.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we have not gone through everybody yet.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Oh, me? Okay. I think I found out about MLI through my brother because he was telling me about it, and I just was like, oh, I should audition. And then, yay.
Yeah.
And, that's how I found out about it. Yeah, because my brother, he's been, like, watching the project for a while.
Fun.
And surprisingly enough, we only got like 4 Twilight auditions throughout the process.
Wow.
Wow.
Well, there's 4 good ones. Like
Oh.
the other 2 were pretty bad.
Yeah. We.
Oh,
Unsurprisingly, the by far the most auditions we got were for the Diamond Dogs.
Really?
Yeah, we had like
Well,
20.
I mean, the fandom is like 80% male. Although we did get at least one guy auditioned for Apple Bloom, which was interesting.
I want to
And
hear that.
I wanna hear that too.
I'm pretty sure we got other male auditions for female parts as well, although I can't remember off the top of my head which they were.
I never laughed so hard the first time I heard them. Felt so bad for him too because I felt like he was really trying, but no, just no.
I want to hear a male
Not gonna
rarity.
Talk to that Canadian dude.
Elusive. Let's go.
Add an answer to requests. We'll hear elusive later.
Oh, boy.
Alright, so go ahead.
My story is not much different than Warpaout's. Watch Equestria daily, get kidnapped and stuffed under the sink.
I feel your pain, bro.
And then I sat under the sink for a little while, and then eventually he opened the cupboard door and said, "You're now writing," and threw some paper at me.
Yes, we have like this little mail slot on the sink. He'll write stuff and then put paper through there. And sometimes the paper will just be the word "help" 50 times, and then I tell him to do it again.
That's where it comes from.
If I write a good paper, I get to eat.
Yes, exactly.
He sends in a candy bar.
So
No paper is edible, right?
This is going to make the next couple months much easier.
The paper
But
and dots can
if you eat all the paper, then you will not have anything to send through the mail slot, and then you'll run out of paper.
He'll write on toilet paper.
I'm not eating that. I have standards.
Alright. Jade, did you want to go and talk about your story?
Oh, mine's pretty much the same, except I wasn't kidnapped.
Although you did start out as a voice actor.
I did. I tried out for fun, got the part, and I volunteered to help out with the dialogue art. And that's pretty much it.
Yep. Although it's kind of sad about school's auditions because we only received like 2 of them, I think? 2 or 3. I think she was the least pursued Cutie Mark Crusader.
Yeah, I kind of felt bad for Scootaloo. I want to make clear we didn't pick you as settling for something. You were legitimately a good Scootaloo, but yeah, Scootaloo was definitely a very very under. What's the word?
Appreciated?
Well, under-applied for. I don't think that's a word, but it is now.
It shall be added to the dictionary by morning.
Yes.
TCD can do that.
All
Yes.
right.
I'm running out of toilet paper, though.
Alright then. Next question, I guess. From Sunsworn, he asked, having gone this far in your first case, do you think more cases will be feasible? Does the programming lend itself to a framework where future cases might be easier for you to produce?
Yes, and yes. And I'm not sure how to expand on that.
Well, I believe you already mentioned the cases are modular, so they'll be released as they're done.
Yes, that is certainly true. I mean, yeah, it's basically like from July to December, we were just working on the underlying game engine, which has been built from scratch. And now that that's done, and we can now basically build, put case content into that, that will definitely be easier, in future cases.
Pretty much. All right. Any other questions from the chat before I move on to the question for the pre-stream stuff?
Are there going to be any references to Turnabout Storm?
Possibly.
Yes, I like that word. Let's use that word.
And
Something we haven't really thought about, but it's definitely possible.
I kind of feel like Turnabout Storm has been so supportive of our project that we almost kind of owe it to them to give at least some nod of appreciation.
If I apologize if this is considered slightly spoilerific, but me and Gabu have been did discuss very little. One possibility, one possible reference. Do you recall the one I'm talking about?
I think so, vaguely, but
I could say one word, but it would probably clue a lot of people in. But I'm going to say it anyways. Cobb.
Cobb.
It might have clued a lot of people in. I'm not among them. But
there's a program.
Hold on a sec.
There's a programming question here.
Well, is Two Studio? Are you doing some? Oh, you sent me a. Oh, right. That. Okay. Yeah. Yes. Yeah. We definitely would like to do that. Yes, I'm purposely not saying what it is because that would be super spoilerific. So, the people in the chat, sorry, but you'll have to wait and see.
And I got a question from my chat as well.
Okay, well, Princess Rose first, so.
Sorry, go ahead.
Okay.
Ladies first.
This is from Sub Peoples. I just joined the live stream, so forgive me. Blah blah. What programming language is the engine built around?
It was initially built in C# and XNA, and then in December we ported it to Java and Slick. Slick, if you're unfamiliar, is a 2D 2D game library that is built in Java and is basically a framework in which games are easy to build. And that's
all right. Okay. So we'll go with my question then. Who is best? Cutie Mark Crusader.
Scootaloo.
Sweetie Belle.
Sweetie Belle.
Apple Bloom.
Always gotta be different, don't you?
Well, I mean, you gotta have every CMC have their own representation. You don't want them to feel left out because they're a team, right?
Represent.
For me, for now it's Sweetie Belle, but as soon as the Scootaloo episode comes out, it's probably gonna be Scootaloo.
Yeah, I will say that's definitely open. Well, I mean, my best pony lists are always open for updating depending on when new episodes come out. I definitely think that Scootaloo has been given kind of the short end of the stick in the sense that every CMC has had at least one episode except for her, and that's really not fair to her.
Did you hear the video of that guy who was the bodyguard of
yes.
Lau and Faust?
Yes, I definitely
the Scootaloo episodes or of ideas, was it?
Yep, I did.
Yep.
That better happen.
I don't know, the thought of Scootaloo being disabled is kind of depressing, but it kind of...
Yeah, but if they bring it out nicely and cleanly, it will be a good episode, I guess.
I mean, I definitely think if it's done right, it could be, a very useful episode for, disabled kids who think that they can't do anything, and have the message be of course you can do things, but it also can be very sad. So
then again, we had that ordeal with Derpy and stuff. So
yes.
well, I mean, I think you'll definitely if you do put something like that out, you'll definitely have to make the Hasbro will definitely have to make it very very sensitive.
yes.
It doesn't matter how sensitive they make it, someone's gonna complain.
Yes,
Exactly. So they better approach this carefully. I refuse to have another Derpy situation again. That would
But at the
suck.
same time, here's the thing: if they do it, period, we're getting another Derpy situation, whether we like it or not. The only thing they can change is how they react.
Yes.
Well, I mean, the main thing with the Derpy situation was people felt that it was, making a joke out of her disability, whereas I imagine that will probably not be the case if they do a whole episode with Scootaloo. But I do agree, however, that people are still probably going to get their jimmies wrestled all the same.
Pretty much.
Okay. I need to ask this question because this person keeps asking it. Why aren't the Cutie
Go ahead.
Why aren't the Cutie Mark Crusaders here?
They're off crusading.
I don't understand the question.
I don't know. They keep
Well,
asking.
Rose is supposed to come. And Lucky,
you're talking about the
I don't
voice
know if she
actors?
is.
I thought you were
Yeah.
talking about like a roleplay type thing.
No. They mean the voice actors.
Yeah.
Cue the montage music. Maybe they'll come.
Yeah, but I don't know where Love Kiku's been. She's online right now, but she's not responding. Rose, Divine X Rose, she's not online right now, and Bree is never on, so
Yeah.
yeah. That kind of answers that question. So maybe they'll come up later, I hope they do, but I doubt it for now.
Yeah, we'll see.
Alright, no more questions in my chat, so we'll move on to the next question. Oh, speculation time. What do you think will happen to the fandom after the end of Season 3? Will it live on forever, or will it disappear? From the Danar.
Well, obviously it will die down a bit, but then after Season 4 comes up, then it'll, rekindle. But, I mean, I'm assuming the question is kind of positing, the theoretical end of My Little Pony Friendship is Magic, perish the thought and God forbid and so forth. I think that there have definitely been fandoms that have wildly outlived the show or form of media that they are fans of. And I mean, at this point, it would not surprise me if the Brony fandom was one of them. I mean, with how much content the fandom puts out, it's really almost kind of becomes self-sustaining, such that the show is kind of just like stoking the fires, as opposed to something that is like nothing happens until the next season. I mean, Equestria Daily has not slowed down one bit since the conclusion of the second season. So
even if the show stops, there's still probably some bronies will make their own episode, like the Double Rainbow that's being produced now. We'll have our own season made by then or something. When they decide to stop making official episodes, that is.
Yeah, this fandom's going to take a while for it to die down. I'm pretty sure it's here to stay for a long time. It's just too big right now. The content, especially if you've seen the top 10 videos for July, absolutely incredible. And it will keep on going. I have full confidence that if and when Season 4 happens, it will just continue to grow. No doubt in my mind. Anyone else? Speculation? Okay.
Oh, poor Zeus.
Yeah, okay, if no one else has anything to add to that,
Well,
we'll move on.
It's certainly clear that we are very strong as a community. There's not much to say about it more.
I agree. Alright, so we have a trio of questions from Simon Lee 2575. So they're kind of quick ones. So the first one is, how many cases do you plan on releasing? And I feel like we've already answered this.
Yeah, this is almost exactly a question we had earlier. The short answer was we're taking it case by case since they take a year. We can't really say exactly how many we are going to release, but we'll probably just keep going until people decide they don't want to anymore.
Pretty much. But there are 4 cases right now planned in different stages of planning.
Yeah.
Whether they'll be released or not depends on us and depends on how things happen and fall in place. Okay, so the second of the 2 questions. Will the final case be something big and connects the whole story together?
That kind of assumes there is a final case, and we don't really have one yet. So, kind of hard to answer the question.
Yeah, the cases that we have right now in the planning stages, they're not really connected. They're pretty much their own self-contained adventure. But if we're really successful down the line and we want to do another set of 4 cases, there's a possibility we'll do a case that connects all 4, just like Ace Attorney Investigations. Because to me, I really like the whole Smugly Ring plot line of that whole series, that whole case series. So it could happen, but I wouldn't hold my breath on it. And the last question here is, what do you plan on doing after finishing the whole series?
Starting work on something else. I don't. I mean, that's like years and years down the line. I don't think we could possibly plan on doing something at that time. I mean, I've had such a great time that if MOI does come to a close, I would definitely like to work on something else, but what that might be, I don't know.
Definitely too early to tell, but something Gab and I have been talking about is potentially doing like an Advance Wars or Fire Emblem type game, strategical ponies with the nice overarching story connecting everything. But again, way too early to tell.
Yeah, and there are fan games that have kind of started doing that, so we'll see. I mean, but by the time My Little Investigations is done, we may be in the situation where every single idea ever has become a fan game at that point, so maybe not so much a concern at that point.
My Little Tetris.
Yeah, you have like the ponies and their hooves are like situated so that they make the Tetris block.
I have a question here.
Alright.
Tyrannagon64 says, we've asked about a case creator before, and you said that there would be one, but you couldn't say much else about it at the time. Can you say more about it now?
I'm pretty sure that was only a couple of weeks ago. And so no, I'm afraid I still cannot really say much about that.
Ask again when Case 2 is in development, if we get that far.
Magic Brony 8 Ball says, ask again later.
Yes. So I've got a question from my chat, and from Kitsune Calvary. AJ versus RD, a boxing match. Who wins?
None. Their boxing gloves wouldn't fit.
Lyra.
Yeah.
I have to go with Applejack here.
I mean, if we do it like pony boxing, so like they stand like is facing away from each other and like buck each other, then I think the answer is clearly Applejack. She would she's crazy strong.
Years of apple blocking. Dum dum.
Yep.
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 Oh, someone asked, what's the best MLP song so far?
That's a tough choice between This Day Aria and Smile Song for me. I would probably give This Day Aria slight edge, but Smile Song makes me like unreasonably happy every time I listen to it. So they both kind of have their own, perks. And I don't really want to choose between them, so I'll say both.
Smile, smile, smile. No contest.
Same here.
I can't decide.
Can't decide.
I'll have to say This Day Aria. Awesome.
Yeah,
2 undecided, 2 for Smile, and 2 for This Day Aria.
I'm going to
How does that
take
even work?
and I say This Day Aria, so it's 3 This Day Aria.
Yeah, I come
No.
from a background
Win.
of This Day Aria.
It is a good song. But just not my favorite. Oh well. Alright, so wrapping up the last question on the pre-stream list. Are we able to partner up with any other than Main 6, as we have seen in some earlier preview videos? As from Aaron Super 1 from YouTube.
Could you rephrase that a little bit? I'm not sure I followed the question.
Basically, can we be partners with the other members of the Main 6?
Yes, they're definitely the partner system is still alive and well, and we definitely will see partners in pretty much every case, I would imagine.
Yeah. We're not gonna hide it. Yeah, we're gonna use the Main 6 as partners.
And I mean, potentially at ponies other than the Main 6. I mean, there's nothing that constricts it to the Main 6. The partner system is very general. You can basically make any character your partner.
Exactly. Even spoiler. No. Well, I don't know if I should say it, because we did kind of hint at it in an earlier video.
Could you clear this with me before you say it? I don't know what you're going to say. But,
Sure.
I just want to make sure. That's a spoiler. Don't say that.
Alright. Sorry. No spoiler. Alright, I got a question from the chat. Who was your favorite princess?
Well, that's kind of like asking for me to choose between my favorite children. I guess I'd have to give the edge to Luna, mainly because I kind of feel like she has the most concrete personality of the ponies. I would really like to see subsequent episodes, give good time to Celestia and Cadence. I mean, we did have an episode that technically was about Cadence, but she kind of was like barely actually in it. I mean, it was mostly the fake Cadence, and then Twilight and stuff and co do things, and then right at the very end, you have Love save the day. But I mean, besides that, the real Cadence didn't really do a whole lot. So, yeah, I would definitely like to see more from Celestia and Cadence before I make a final decision on that.
For me, I too am a big fan of Luna. Just love the Royal Cancelot voice, her personality, the way she looks. She's just my favorite princess.
I like Celestia. Just because of bananas.
Gavin.
Yeah. Yes.
Bananas.
Someone wants us to do a duet of the pet song.
I vote too. I vote yes.
I'll need to refresh my memory as to what the lyrics of that, how the lyrics of that
I
went.
can send you the lyrics later.
I mean, I know the song, I just can't remember exactly how it goes.
Sorry, I had to say that. That was funny.
No worries.
Anyway, before we move on to requests, we have a new team member join us. And that will be Divinix Rose. Welcome.
Hi!
Welcome. A fine welcome to you.
Hello. I think Warpy should sing.
What? No.
Everybody's
If you want to have your ears bleed, I shall gladly sing.
You know, one request we should do is have Warped do a mock pony spotlight, because he sounds quite similar to the guy who does that.
The what?
You know, the Arnold Schwarzenegger guy who does all the pony spotlights.
Hello there, and welcome to another round of Pony Spotlight.
Or the Inquirer.
That's the guy.
I sound like him?
Yeah, I mean a little bit.
Damn.
I mean, and I'd like to, yeah, just clarify that he has a very sexy voice, so that's a compliment.
Are you coming on to me?
Whoa! Moving right along.
Yes, we're finally on request. But we'll do more questions later. Eventually.
Song time.
So in other words, we're onto the spot where we start embarrassing ourselves.
Exactly.
Yay.
You mean there was a point when we weren't?
Okay, where the point is to explicitly to embarrass ourselves, not where we're doing it ourselves.
Yeah, this list of songs, man.
So, the only request I have on my list that we can do right now is have Princess Rail sing something.
Okay.
Too soon?
I don't know what to sing still. I want people to decide for me.
My vote is for this day aria.
Wait, what did you just say?
But she said smile, I said this day
I
aria.
just said it's a small world. I'm like, what?
No!
I mean, you can sing that too, if you really want to make...
Everyone, like, it's a tie. Everyone's like, this day aria, smile, this day aria, smile.
Well, I mean, we could have both. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I could.
I thought you were doing
Amazing song.
I gotta pull up the lyrics. While I'm looking for the lyrics, I could do Twilight List just real quick.
Okay.
That sounds good.
I'm the T to the W-I-L-I-G-H-T, and ain't no other pony troll it down like me. I'm Twilightlicious.
Yay!
Yay! Hey, who invited so strong?
She's trolling us.
She's here somewhere, I just heard her.
We're happy, all this time, we've been working with Tara Strong.
Yes. She just has a very clever voice modulation device that makes her sound not quite like her.
Yeah.
Or Tara Strong kidnapped her. And Gabu X was just too late to kidnap her.
Also a possibility.
I'll look for smile.
Although I mean, yeah, after Twilight Listers, I kind of picture Tara Strong living in like a huge gold-plated mansion with like tons of bling. That would be awesome.
It would be.
She really would be the princess of the bronies.
I thought she was the queen of the brownies.
Oh yeah, the queen.
I don't know. Okay, we could do our Find a Pet duet first.
Yes.
Alright.
They want you to be catchy. So let me pull up the
okay.
lyrics.
Okay.
You want who?
We have Rainbow Dash here, though.
Yeah,
They want
yes,
Gabu.
yes, okay.
Wait, what's going on?
The request has been made for me and Princess Rill to do Find a Pet together. I don't know why they would want me to do a song, but okay.
I don't know. Hang on.
Wait.
Why don't we all sing it?
Oh man.
We need to hear Warpy sing.
No, I can't.
Yes, we do.
Shrug. Ironically, I'm not supposed to practice that with a friend.
if I can run music in my headset and not in the chat.
Okay, I've got the lyrics up.
Okay, I'm gonna try to run.
We're lucky to.
Oh gosh.
Then anyone want to live stream background music, like
Yeah,
an instrumental
can you?
version?
So we can have it. You can. Someone can do it on their Skype or whatever. Or no, that wouldn't work. Never mind.
Yeah,
I guess I'll have to me.
How are we gonna live stream background music?
I'll see if I can get an instrumental up.
Okay.
We
Yeah.
we go that extra mile for our live streaming audience.
Yes. This will be the part why all the people come to watch this. Probably someone will just download this entire live stream and just cut this part out and post it on YouTube.
Very likely.
Yeah, very likely.
So, running the song right now, see if you guys are able to hear it.
Okay. I can't hear anything if it's playing.
Yeah, I don't hear anything.
I mean, you don't need background music. That would just add to it.
Yeah, it would be easier to do it with background music too. Okay. We'll do it without.
Okay. Fluttershy starts things out, so.
I know.
Good luck. I'll still play the song though, just because I can.
Okay.
Okay, hopefully we don't hear it in the middle of it. We get thrown off.
Oh, yeah, maybe I won't do that then.
Yeah. Okay.
Now, Rainbow, my dear, I cannot express my delight. It's abundantly clear that someone out here is a pet that'll suit you just right.
I can't wait to get started, but first let me set a few rules. It's of utmost importance the pet that I get is something that's awesome and cool.
Awesome, cool, got it. I have so many wonderful choices, just wait, you will see.
I need something real fast like a bullet to keep up with me.
Sure, how about a bunny? They're cutesy and wootsy and quick as can be.
Cutesy? Wootsy? Have you even met me?
Rainbow, have faith. You see, I will bet you somewhere in here is a pet that will get you. Come on, the sky's the limit.
Sky is good. I'd like it to fly.
Really? Because I think this little putty tat has your name written all over it. Yes, he does. Aw, look, he likes you.
Pass.
I have so many wonderful choices for you to decide. There are otters and seals with massive appeal.
Otters and seals do not fly.
Maybe not, but I've seen this particular seal catch 10 feet of air when he breaches the water.
That's it. I'm out of here.
Wait, there must be a pet here that will fit the ticket. How about a ladybug or a cute cricket?
Bigger and cooler.
Bigger, cooler, right. I've got just the thing in that tree dash. Meet your new fabulous pet, Squirrely.
It's just a squirrel.
Not just any squirrel, a flying squirrel.
Yeah, so like I was saying, Fluttershy pal, this won't cut it. I need a pet to keep up with me. Something awesome, something flying with coolness that defies gravity.
I'm sensing you want an animal that can fly.
Think?
I have plenty of wonderful creatures who soar in the sky, like a sweet hummingbird or a giant monarch butterfly.
Better, but cooler.
I see. How about an owl, or a wasp, or a toucan? There's so many wonderful creatures the likes of that. There are falcons and eagles, they are both quite regal. Or perhaps what you need is a dark and mysterious bat.
Now you're talking, but instead of one standout, now that's too many. So many choices, and such riches aplenty.
Not a bad problem to have if you ask me.
The bat would be awesome, but the wasp I'm digging too. Do you have something in a yellow striped bat?
No, I've got a hot pink flamingo, just dying to meet you.
What to do, what to do? A prize! That's it! There's really just one way to find out which animal's best. Hold a contest of speed, agility, and guts that will put each pet to the test.
Don't forget style, that should be considered.
Then we'll know for sure who's best of the litter.
The one who's awesome and cool.
Just like me, can't settle for less 'cause I'm the best.
So a contest we will see.
Who's the number one greatest perfectless pet in the world for me?
May the games begin.
Begin, and may the best pet win.
Woo!
Yay.
Awesome.
Got the Living Tombstone and Alex says over here they need to remix this once.
All right.
Alright.
That was fun to kick things off.
Yeah, okay. Someone else sing.
Zeus, what else we got? Zeus?
He just fainted.
Zeusy boy.
Your awesomeness.
Oh no.
No, don't think.
He just had a heart attack.
Someone get the smelling salts.
Or we killed him with our singing.
That's entirely possible too.
Death.
Has anyone checked the live stream chat? Is there anybody still left?
Yeah, there's people here. I don't know how many.
Views have been doubled.
There's 34 people on mine.
Oh, okay. I thought for sure we would have scared them off.
Nope.
Well, since Zeus is running things, him not being here kind of puts a slight crimp on matters.
Anybody have any songs you want us to sing? Not just me and Gabu. Or lines. We could say lines too. Any weird quotes or whatever.
That's true.
They want everyone to sing the Stay aria.
like as a chorus thing.
Yeah. They want Workout to sing Barbie Girl now.
Oh my goodness.
Seriously?
Yeah, or Smile.
Very interesting request.
What?
Oh my gosh, Super Mario Jared is uploading us singing right now.
Sorry, what was that? I didn't hear the end of this.
Super Mario Jared is uploading our Find the Pet song right now.
Alright. Sure, why not?
Stay tuned for
It's
that.
gonna go on YouTube anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway, I mean, I'm open to the This Day Aria chorus thing. I feel like that would probably be terribly discordant and disorganized, but I mean, so is every attempted live stream
It'll be a cacophony.
thing.
It'll be fun.
So, yeah, I mean, if I recall correctly, the turnabout, I can't speak. The turnabout storm live stream did something like that with predictable results, but it was just
Yeah, it was really bad.
It's not worth it. Trust me.
We can try it though.
Maybe we could do a thing where like each person says one line from it, and then we go in like a circle instead of having us all do it at the same time.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's pull up the.
Well, maybe we should make a list of what composes our circle first.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not
fairly certain we all have different circles.
Yeah, that's
you
probably
make up the circle.
Yeah, just make like a list of people here from like 1 to 7, and then we can
be like number 1,
take
number 2.
it from there.
And I'm getting.
Wait, what are we doing? I'm kind of lost right now.
So the people in the chat want all of us to do This Day Aria, and I suggested that each of us could do one line from the song at a time.
Okay, that could work. So, you want to start choosing numbers?
Yeah, well, that Canadian dude is
working on it.
No, I'm at 3rd.
I don't think not.
Ooh, number 2.
2, 3, 4, 5. On number 5? Is that what that was? Wait.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Okay, so just so everyone's on the same page as to what constitutes a line, here are the lyrics. I'm defining line to be anytime there's a carriage return, that ends the line.
A what?
So like this day is going to be perfect is one line. Then the kind of day is another line, and so on.
So once it's a full sentence, pretty much, or a phrase.
Well, basically, when the text. Okay, let's say it this way. In the lyrics, whenever you get a new capital letter, that's a new line.
Okay, that's what I figured.
Oh.
So it'll be the kind of day of which blank I dreamed since blank I was small.
Shut up! Eyes don't count.
I think what he means is we're gonna be switching lines every time someone hit the enter button.
Yeah, I think it would be easier for us to just do this because everybody understands what I mean, and now we're just confusing things.
Yeah, let's just do it.
Okay.
That's how I roll.
But I'm sick.
It's okay.
Whatever.
My throat is, to be fair, my throat is killing me because I was up till 2:30 in the morning doing an audition for Fallout Equestria mod, and there are way too many ghouls.
You're welcome to put as much or as little effort into it as possible. I don't think the people in the stream will mind.
My parents are
They'll
asleep just
probably
next
save
door.
it
They
and
will
upload
probably
it.
hear me.
Yeah. Okay. Everyone ready?
After warp out. Okay.
Ready?
Wait, we're going with the order that TCD put up, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Wait.
Okay.
Warpy said no.
No.
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
He said no. He said he's not ready.
Connection
no.
problem?
Oh, I
What?
thought he
I
was
can hear you
saying like,
typing.
no, I don't want to sing.
We can hear you typing.
Can you hear me say stuff?
Yes, we are
Yeah.
hearing you say the things.
Okay.
I think Miss Jasmine has dropped out.
Oh no.
Oh dear.
She just came back online.
She's got the 3 dots of not connected going right now.
Oh no.
Yeah.
And she's gone.
I have a big problem. My parents are asleep just next door. They probably can hear me sing.
No.
I mean, you can always do like the talk singing type thing.
Are you kidding? I'm going to sing out loud.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay. Well,
Sing it.
that works.
Sing it.
My
proud.
loud.
Shout it,
Yes,
Okay.
shout it, shout it out loud.
Oh, is
I think she's back.
Rose back?
I think so.
Are you
Speak to
there,
us.
Rose? I'm not
Hello?
sure if she's there yet.
I don't think she is.
No, she's back to the dots of disconnectivity.
I mean, she's back. Oh no, wait, there's the dots again. Ah, darn.
Now what do we do?
I guess
Well,
we can't do the song.
I
no.
kind of feel like, but we probably shouldn't make the people in the chat wait like forever.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
Maybe
So let's just go.
let's just get started and jump over Rose. So Rill and TD, and then get
Wait,
back up.
what?
Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
What?
like in the list, it's Rill, Rose, and then TCD. So
and
we
I'm
just
right
skip
after
Rose.
warp out. Okay.
Yes.
Alrighty.
Okay. Here we go. This day is going to be perfect.
The kind of day of which I dreamed since I was small.
Every pony will gather round.
Say I look lovely in my gown.
What they don't know is that I have fooled them all.
I can't tell if she's connected or not.
I would just sing.
Oh well,
But
okay.
it looks like she's connected.
This day was going to be perfect.
Kind of day of which I dreamed since I was small.
But instead of having cake,
With all my friends to celebrate.
My wedding bells, they may not ring for me at all.
I could care less about the dress.
I won't partake in any cake.
Vows, I'll be lying when I say
that through any kind of weather.
I want us to be together.
The truth is I don't care for him at all.
No, I do not love the groom. In my heart there is no room.
Sure, take my line, why don't you?
No, that was one line, wasn't it?
Finally, no lag.
But I still want him to be all mine.
I'm sorry.
you must escape before it's too late.
Find a way to save the day.
Hope I'll be lying if I say
I don't fear that I may lose him.
To one who wants to use him.
I'll careful love and cherish him each day.
Boy, you so love the gloom in my heart. There is no blue.
Oh, shining armor, I'll be there very soon.
Instrumental.
Dun, 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 dun.
Finally, the moment has arrived.
for me to be one lucky bride.
Oh, the wedding we won't make.
He'll end up marrying a fake. Shining armor.
Shining, shining.
TCD!
I don't. No. What, Rose? I don't know anymore. I don't know anything anymore.
The last line.
Everyone together.
One,
Oh mine.
three. Shining armor will be mine. Oh mine.
Oh my!
And now we have 0 views
Oh my
left.
gosh.
Okay, people are saying TCD should sing the fun song from SpongeBob.
I don't know. I think you've got me mixed up with someone. Because I'm assuming the people who are requesting that are people who were present for the Turnabout Storm one. You guys are thinking of Joe. Joe was the one who did the fun song.
Yeah, that's what they're saying.
Oh, should you want to do it? Here's a link to it.
They want everyone to sing at the gala now.
Oh, I got a request to sing "Smile, Smile, Smile" by myself. I'm like,
Okay.
oh god.
Do it.
Do it, do it, do it.
Should I?
Yes.
Yes,
You
No
sure?
request you have.
yes.
The
whole thing.
I guess I'll replace Pinky with my name, I guess. Unless you want me to do Pinky Pie.
No, I mean, you're singing. Yeah, I'm fairly certain your name is not Pinkie Pie. I mean, if it is, that's awesome.
It's not.
Aww.
Let me look at the lyrics. I don't know.
I wonder how long this has been running.
Come on, Warpy, let's go party.
People
Yeah,
want me
they
to
want
sing.
worked out to sing it, yeah.
Well, got the lyrics.
Yay!
Sing.
Hey, guess what? That guy posted that song on the forum.
Which one?
Oh my god.
That fast?
Wait, which one?
That one.
I can't open
That
it.
that one?
Which one is it?
The our duet, the Find a Pet one. I kind of hope that people do a little editing on the This Day Aria one before they put it up, because there were a few brief interludes in there.
Yeah, that's what I was
not.
hoping too. Maybe they could put music to it too. That'd be cool.
Yeah, that's also possible.
Alright then.
Okay, sing Smile.
Okay, make us all happy.
Yeah. Hey. My name is Zeus Assassin, and I'm here, and I am here to say, how you doing? I'm gonna make you smile, and I will brighten up your day. It doesn't matter now, what's up? If you are sad or blue, howdy, 'cause cheering up my friends is just what Zeus is here to do. 'Cause I love to make you smile, 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 yes I do. It fills my heart with sunshine all the while, yes it does. 'Cause all I really need is smile, smile, smile from these happy friends of mine. Do, 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 do. I'd like to see you grin, awesome! I'd like to see you be rock on! The corners of your mouth turned up is always Pinky's dream, hoof bump! But if you're kind of worried and your face has made a frown, I'll work real hard and do my best to turn a sad frown upside down. 'Cause I love to make you grin, grin, grin. Yes, I do. Bust it out from ear to ear, let it begin. Just give me a joyful grin, 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 and you fill me with good cheer. It's true, some days are dark and lonely, and maybe you feel sad. Oh, crap. But Pinky will be there to show you that it isn't all that bad. Crap! There's one thing that makes me happy and makes my whole life worthwhile. And that's when I talk to my friends to get them to smile. I really am so happy. Your smile fills me with glee. I give a smile, I get a smile, and that's so special to me. 'Cause I love to see you beam, beam, beam. Yes, I do. Tell me what more can I say to make you see that I do. It makes me happy when you beam, beam, beam. Yes, it always makes my day. Come on, every pony, smile, smile, smile. Fill my heart up with sunshine, sunshine. All I really need, the smile, smile, smile from these happy friends of mine. Come on, every pony, smile, smile, smile. Fill my heart up with sunshine, sunshine. All I really need, a smile, smile, smile from these happy friends of mine. Yes, a perfect gift for me is a smile as wide as a mile to make me happy as can be. Smile, 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 smile. Come on and smile. Come on and smile.
Yay! Woo!
Someone uploaded our this day aria already.
Already? Wow, these guys are fast.
Yeah, they
What the hell have they been
They're
drinking?
gonna upload all of our songs.
They're gonna upload
Upload all the time.
Yes.
They want Warpy to sing Barbie Girl. Sing it!
I have to admit, I would like to hear this.
For real?
For real.
Just sing it. Awesome.
Wait.
This will be like the greatest thing ever.
Is it like I'm a Barbie girl?
Yeah, that one.
Yeah. Yeah, by Aqua.
What I do for you guys is just
It's because you love us.
lyrics. Okay. Oh no, that's our whole interlude thing. Okay. Hi Barbie. Hi Ken. Do you want to go for a ride? Sure Ken. Jump in. I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. Laughing plastic. It's fantastic. You can brush my hair, undress me everywhere. Imagination, laugh is your creation. Come on, Bobby, let's go party. Yeah. And then I don't know the lyrics.
Oh my gosh!
That's all you're getting.
Okay, I'm on the wrong chat. No, I'm kidding.
Welcome back.
They want us to all sing at the gala. We could split it up in parts.
Okay. Let's do that.
I'll be Twilight.
Do it.
Who wants to be?
I totally call. I'm Rarity.
Okay. Who wants to be Fluttershy?
I guess
Not
I'll be
anyone
Fluttershy.
jump up at once. Okay.
Rainbow Dash or anything. No.
And then who wants to be
Yeah, boo.
Jack?
Pinkie Pie.
What?
You're Pinkie Pie.
Okay, I guess I'm Pinkie Pie then.
And who's Applejack?
Or remaining.
I'll be Applejack. It's okay. If there's no one else remaining, I mean. Warpy! Who are you gonna be?
Damn it!
You'll be Applejack.
What? AJ?
You'll
I don't
be-
remember the song very well, so it's
That's
not
your
gonna be
favorite
good.
anyways, right?
No, it's Twilight.
Well, no, but you were but you were saying you like to draw or whatever.
Of course.
You said earlier. I remember.
I'll sing the part of Vanilla Scratch.
So we're gonna sing at the gala. So y'all ready?
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait. So I'm AJ.
Yeah, you're AJ. I think we got everyone now.
So I guess are we gonna like all do the choir parts?
Yeah.
Oh,
Okay, that's
right.
gonna be challenging.
That's gonna be
so
fun.
hard.
And I just get to sit here and listen.
What?
You get to do all the choir parts.
No.
Oh no!
Okay, let's give Jade the choir parts instead.
Yes.
Wait.
No, I have to do it with. I'll do it with Warpy.
Wait.
What?
Wait. Aren't you doing Rainbow Dash too?
She can be Rainbow because I don't remember the song very well.
I just put up the lyrics.
To be fair.
Okay, guys.
I think we should count this off because we start off at the gala.
Well, no, actually, Twilight's technically things off.
I'm just waiting
Oh,
to
yeah,
make
sure.
sure you guys are ready before I start.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm ready.
Ready as I'm gonna be.
I'm ready.
Okay.
I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm sorry.
Okay. Ready? No. Okay. I'm going. Okay.
I can't believe we're finally here. With all that we've imagined, the reality of this night is sure to make this the best night ever at the gala.
At the gala.
At the gala.
At the gala. In the garden. I'm going to see them all. All the creatures. I'll befriend them at the gala. All the birdies in the craters that will love me big and small will become good friends forever. Right here at the gala.
All our dreams
will come right true.
right here
Right
at
here
the
at the gala.
At the gala.
At the gala, I will sell them all my apple-tastic treats. Hungry ponies, they will buy them. Camel apples, apple sweets,
Give me
and
some.
I'll earn a lot of money for the apple family.
All our dreams
and all our hopes will now
until hereafter.
All that we've
been wishing
for will happen at the
Gala.
at the gala.
At the gala, all the royals, they will meet Ferrarity. They will see I'm just as regal at the gala.
The gala.
I will find him, my Prince Charming, and how gallant he will be. He will treat me like a lady tonight at the gala.
This is what we waited for.
to have
To have the best night ever.
Each of us will never drink tonight at the gala.
At the gala.
Epic part.
Dashy. We got Dashy on that.
Okay, Princess Rail, you're the new Rainbow Dash.
Been dreaming, I've been waiting to fly with those great ponies. The Wonderbolts, their daring tricks, spinning round and having kicks, perform for crowds of thousands. They'll shower us with diamonds. The Wonderbolts will see me right here at the gala.
All we long for, all we
dreamed our happy ever after. Finally will all come true.
Right.
right here at the
Gala.
gala.
I am here at the grand gala, for it is the best party. But the one thing it was missing was a pony named Pinky. For in the best of parties, all the ponies will agree. Ponies playing, ponies dancing with me at the grand gala.
Happiness
and laughter at the gala.
the gala. At the gala.
At the gala, with the princess is where I'm going to be. We will talk
You
all
will
about
see.
magic and what I've learned and seen. It is going
You will
to be
see.
so special as she takes time just for me. This will
To be the best night ever.
Into the gala.
We must go.
We're ready to go. Into the gala.
Meet new friends.
Into the gala. Sell some apples.
Into the gala.
Find my prince.
Prove I'm great.
As the Wonderbolt is.
To meet.
To sell.
To find.
To prove.
To talk. Into the gala.
To the gala.
Into the gala.
And we'll have
the best night ever.
At the gala.
At the gala.
at the gala.
That was awesome.
I just think we broke a record of most
That was certainly
unsynced.
something.
So much train wreck.
I think we just broke the record for most unsynchronized song ever.
Yeah, about that.
And give me a 7.7.
They're uploading this too.
Of
Of
course.
course they are.
Of course they would.
Yeah. Okay.
So, now
Sit tight, folks. It's all downhill from here.
How about?
how do we go downhill? We've already hit rock bottom.
Oh, that's what you think.
Yeah, I guess we'll get
Rock
out
bottom
of
is just. You can think you're comfortable at rock bottom, but trust me, someone will eventually dig out the floor from beneath us.
I mean, once you've hit rock bottom, you can always break out the jackhammer and get into, like, the mantle and strata.
The subs.
I'm
Just make
not
sure
a
you don't hit
not
bedrock.
a geologist. Somebody is going to correct me on that.
Just make sure you don't hit bedrock and keep an eye out for diamond.
That's
And lava.
That too. Never dig straight down. Minecraft
So, any
fan,
other
give yourself a pat on the back.
TCD, they want you to sing "Baby" by Justin Bieber.
I'm not that Canadian.
Justin Bieber's
But you-
Canadian?
Yes!
Oh, I don't
Unfortunately,
know
Like
that.
Toronto.
And unfortunately, yes.
But I don't even know the song. I've never listened to it.
TCD, you've got the voice of an angel.
Yeah, a Hell's Angel.
Someone
The epic
wants some.
Jack.
Do we have any other requests that are not singing?
I asked people.
Don't sing, you just have to give me a good song.
Anyone have any requests for lines or anything? We could do whatever. We could say whatever we
Lines.
want.
Crazy
Someone do the
scenarios,
Nigel
like,
Thornberry laugh or whatever it is.
What?
Nigel Thornberry, right?
Smashing.
Someone.
I'll do this with my hands.
TCD,
Oh gosh.
they're saying sing the song of your people. I think they want you to sing the Canadian anthem.
oh.
Song of My People is kind of lame.
Well, it might be the Canadian national anthem. It also might be Hockey Night in Canada.
Oh,
Let's
yeah,
sing Hockey Night in Canada. That's all I know. I actually don't.
I finally got.
See, you did sing the song of your people.
I don't actually watch hockey. I know that from Rock Band.
I finally got a request.
All right.
It's for you, Real.
Oh no, what?
They want you to say this line. Well, excuse me, princess, as Twilight.
Oh, just okay. Just okay.
Oh man. I'm gonna animate this afterwards.
Great.
Well, excuse me, princess.
No, you gotta emphasize the excuse.
Okay, fine.
Yeah,
fine.
Excuse me, princess.
Oh, one of those. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, it's a reference to the very old Legend of Zelda.
yes, and it's
See, you
and
guys
it's
should have
killing
said
my
that.
childhood.
You gotta be specific.
Yeah,
Wait,
you gotta be
here's the
specific
link.
to me. Okay, I got this.
Well, excuse me, princess.
Nice.
Good times. Good.
Twilight, do you like bananas?
You're not excused, Twy.
Well, you're gonna be excused. Oh
Oh, great. Now they want me to play my trombone. No, I will not play it tonight.
Play the trombone of your people.
What?
Oh.
Someone wants me to sing
I
a
don't-
singing telegram.
Oh, why not?
This is your singing telegram. I hope it finds you
I'll
well.
get the lyrics. Hang on.
Let's see if I can think of any awesome requests.
Now I want to sing that. Damn it.
I'm sorry, they asked me to sing
I know.
it. Okay.
I won't steal your thunder.
But it gives TCD all the requests now. He has opened the
They
floodgates.
keep saying, sing the song of Canadia. That's what they keep saying. Do
I'm
it.
a lumberjack and I'm okay. I drink all night and I work all day. There you go.
This is your singing telegram. I hope it finds you well. You're invited to our party because we think you're really swell. Gummy's turning 1-year-old, so help us celebrate. The cake will be delicious, the festivities first rate. There will be games and dancing, bought for apples, cut a rug. And with them parties, everyone will gather round for a group hug. No need to bring a gift, being there will be enough. Birthdays mean having friends with fun with friends and not getting lots of stuff. It won't be the same without you, so we hope that you say yes. So please, oh please, RSVP and come and be our guest.
Yay!
Another request. Again for you, Ril.
And our gala is now on the internet.
What's
I got a request from Pool Dispenser to say the entire Meet the Heavy in Twilight Sparkle's voice.
Say the entire what?
This is the best idea ever. Let me get a link. This needs to happen now.
Yeah, I need.
In the meantime, someone has a question in rules.
This is Meet the Heavy. The link I just sent.
Oh,
That's
wait,
not me,
yeah.
Heavy. That's
Warpy
someone
noticed
could be
the
at the
question.
gala.
You guys, wait. In the
Question.
meantime, a
Oh,
question.
sorry,
They
question. Okay.
says, are you still going to have stuff to talk about at Everfree Northwest even after having a live stream less than a week in advance?
I kind of feel like the things we're talking about here are slightly different than what we're talking about at the panel.
Are we talking? I thought we were singing.
Yeah, we're saying.
That.
See our panel. It's going to be a musical.
Yes. Yeah, we'll show the logo to My Little Investigations, and then we'll all break out in
And who's
song,
Applejack?
and then we'll all gather up on stage. It will be beautiful.
It will be the best night ever.
Also that.
Anyway, I have another request for a line. It's for you, Rose.
All right.
Anyway, they want you to say Kits and Cavalry. And I'm hearing myself for some reason.
I hear it too.
Can you type
Anyway.
it out? Because I can't watch the stream.
You can always mute it if you want. Because that way I hear myself.
Yeah.
There it is. From Kits and
Alright.
Cavalry.
Fantastic.
Alright, let's see. My drill will be the one that pierces the heavens!
That was awesome.
Warpy approves.
Yes. It's one of my favorite anime.
Yes! Yes! This is delicious!
I can go even higher if you want!
Okay. Let's do it.
We're waiting.
My drill will be the one that pierces the heavens!
That was glorious.
Indeed.
Okay.
And always there with the work.
So awkward hearing myself.
Now you say, row, row, fight the power.
No, fight the power!
Someone said sing Avenue Q.
Oh, that's tempting.
The
Oh, that is
musical?
tempting.
The internet were born. Wait, what?
The internet
What
is
do
for
you
porn.
do with the
internet
BA
is for
in
porn.
English?
Why you think the net was born? Ponies, ponies, ponies.
Schadenfreude.
They want us to do the Cutie Mark Crusaders theme, but we are the Equestrian Dreamer.
Okay.
At least this makes our ear crunching voices fit.
Until someone puts a big auto tune on it and remixes it.
I don't know how you can auto-tune that many voices at the same time. It'll sound really weird.
They probably can. Knowing the ponies, they probably can.
Cutie Mark Crusaders.
So do we have Meet the Heavy up?
Huh?
I sent the video.
They're like, we are the Equestrian Dreamers on a quest to make a puzzle game.
Yes. Have them write the lyrics, then we'll sing them.
Yeah. This will be a collaborative effort.
Yeah.
You make us some lyrics and we will procure you some musicals.
Yes. Everyone, write the lyrics to the song. We are the Equestrian Dreamers on a quest to make a puzzle game. We will never stop the journey, not until we get really bored.
Write it all up in a text document and email it to equestriandreamers@pedonkus.org.
Alright, I'll type up what we have here so far.
And then we will be ready in 1 week.
Yay.
And then we'll get back to you.
Otherwise, I still would really like to see the Twilight meet the Heavy.
Yes.
You gotta show me what it is, so I know what it is.
I sent you a link. Yeah.
Oh, you sent it individually on Skype?
No, I sent it above in the chat for this.
It's above my thing, just up there.
It's here. I'll send it again.
I see it now. Okay.
Yes.
Hang on. I'll have to look at that and see what it is.
Okay.
Who is Spencer?
I'm gonna see if I can put it on.
You are heavy weapons
I
twice.
am heavy weapons guy.
I am heavy weapons twi. This
And
is
this
my horn.
Is my weapons.
It has
Weighs
400,000
kilograms,
bits to
$200
levitate
custom
objects for
cartridges at
12
10,000
seconds.
rounds per minute.
Yeah, you guys want to tell me exactly what to say for that? Because I can't hear it. It's very hard to hear it when
What?
talking. What I should say for it?
Here, I'll type.
Type it up.
Yeah,
I'll
and you
watch
have to
this
say
video so I see what it's
you,
like.
you have to say it with like a thick Russian accent too.
Oh my
Plus
god.
400,000
Russian
Twilight.
fire
Russian Twilight.
Oh,
Oh my
man.
god.
If I can even do a Russian accent.
In Soviet Equestria, in Soviet Equestria, Cutie Mark finds you.
Oh man. Yeah, type it up so I can do it. And I'll type up the Cutie Mark thing that I'm getting from my chat.
In Soviet Bronyhood, fan make game.
Okay. You got this, TCD.
I got what?
You're writing the Meet the Heavy thing down.
What
Okay,
the hell?
I was just throwing that up in there.
Boy, Druid.
You missed the line.
Anyway, I think I have the rest of it.
Right.
Oh! Cell phone!
My god, 4 people are typing at the same time.
So far, that's what I got from the Cutie Mark thing going on here. Bless you.
Thank you.
Oh, we're almost there. Almost.
Warpy's on my podcast. Live stream thing.
Yes, I am.
Dun dun dun.
There we go. Ready?
Okay.
You also gotta laugh really hard at the end, just like the heavy. Like a big, hearty laugh, like oh! And yeah, we need that last line there.
Okay. When
Ready?
is the laugh? Like, I don't... Like, the laugh is at the end?
The end, yeah.
There's actually two positions of laugh.
Okay.
One right after the Who Touched My Dragon, and one at the very end. The one right after the Who Touched My Dragon is more a, oh, you crafty bastard kind of laugh. And the one at the end is, I am killing so many people.
Okay.
Well, let me add in the dragon line into mine, just so she has everything in one place.
Yeah.
Okay. Who touched my dragon?
Oh, man.
Okay, there.
Wouldn't have.
There we go.
Wait, what'd you just do?
I edited my message, so now it should contain
Gabu's got everything.
Okay. Hang on.
My God, I'm seeing this video in the future with your voice on the original footage, and just highlights hat pasted on top of Heavy Weapons guy just following his head around.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
That's just so hard going to happen.
Make sure you add when to laugh, Gabu. That's at the very end.
Hey, wait, so...
There's two laughs, remember? There's one after Who Touched My Dragon, and then there is one at the end.
Okay.
Okay, hang on.
I added them to the line, so now you have the cue.
Yeah.
Oh, you forgot the where, cry some more. At the very end.
What?
At the very end.
Let's not confuse things.
Read some more!
Oh, sure. That could happen. Hooah! Hooah! Read some more! Or something like that. Or either way.
Read some more.
Okay, hang on one second. I'm writing down some questions I'm getting here.
Probably the most prevalent question is, how do you deal with these whack jobs?
Yeah.
I don't know. We just do.
Hang on one second, guys.
We're having some questions flooding in.
Huzzah!
Yeah, there's some questions. Not many, but okay. Wait, let me see.
After
if I can
Heavy
get a
Weapons
Russian accent first, man.
Yeah.
How do...
Just do this
first.
Okay.
I am Heavy Weapons Twy, and this is my horn. It levitates 1,000-bit custom-embroidered books at 10,000 pages per minute. It costs 400,000 bits to levitate objects for 10 seconds. Oh, my princess, who touched Spike? Okay. Who touched my dragon? Some ponies think they can outsmart me. Maybe. Maybe. I have yet to see one outsmart Book to the face.
Okay.
Yay!
Oh my goodness.
That was an amazing laugh.
Glorious!
Sorry, my Russian accent is horrible.
Magnificent!
A highlight of the
good.
fandom.
Okay, the questions I got before that happened.
Okay.
The hardest line... Okay, they're asking me, what's the hardest line I had to record because it was funny? MLI or not? Oh, I know what the hardest line was! The line, about Gordon Freakholt. One of the side dialogue things.
Somehow I knew it. That was gonna be
it's like an Easter eggy kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
It's not, yeah. Yeah, so
It has it's the one that has a ridiculously long title.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Just say it really fast. It's okay, it was really fun. It was funny and yeah. It was just hard. And then a question for everybody. Do we know the abilities for the main 6 partners? And then they said answer in song, if we can.
Yes, I do, but I will not tell you yet.
I got nothing.
That was okay.
Someone asked, can I play this on a netbook?
Probably. I mean, you should theoretically be able to. I don't know if a particular netbook will be able to.
Alright.
Princess Real, can you say, in that Russian accent, read some more?
Okay.
Like, cry some
And
more.
you have to say it like really sort of angry and sadistic like.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me try this. Okay. Read some more. I don't know.
You want me? You should watch the video, or I can try to emulate the heavy again with my voice, or
Yeah.
try to.
Yeah, in the video it goes kind of like, cry some more.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I only saw the video for like a second. Okay. Read some more!
Yes!
That was amazing.
My life is complete.
Someone said, is Gabu going to be a hidden partner? Well, your OC, I mean.
I think I'd be a pretty OP partner, considering that I know everything that everyone's thinking.
That's what. Here's what I say. If you put in the Konami code after beating the game 3 times, you will unlock Gabu as a partner. Actually, no. You must beat the game 15 times and find the hidden dragon egg on the 13th try only, though.
This is kind of sounding like those super old like joke Easter eggs. Like, if you go to the truck by the SSN and press like down and B, you'll get Peekaboo, and then everybody tries it, and then it was a lie.
Or we could just do the braid method, where we just force you to stand at the beginning of a level for 3 hours.
Also that. Yeah, you just have to start the game and not do anything for about 24 hours. Then you unlock the game. Then you unlock the partner.
When you unlock the game, you're not allowed to play the game for the first 24
exactly.
hours.
You have to. It's a trial version. We forgot to put in the actual game, so you just have to wait 24 hours.
And if you're really confident, you can try the extreme difficulty, which combines MLI with the QWOP version of Twilight.
Yeah.
Wait, the what?
You can't.
The QWOP, you press the 4 buttons to make Twilight move her legs.
That game depressed me.
I can't.
Yeah,
pass
The
it.
music they put on that game is depressing.
Hard mode of our game has 5 buttons. The 4 of the buttons control her legs, and the other button turns her.
only clockwise.
That's the only way that you can move in the game.
And you must make it at least 4 steps in between each turn.
Yes, and yeah, you can't turn on a dime. You have to be moving while you turn.
And you have to press spacebar to breathe. If you forget, you'll die.
Oh my gosh, that's so bad.
Yeah.
Don't forget to rapidly tap the enter button to continue digesting food, and rapidly tap the shift button to continue processing oxygen.
How many fingers do you need?
And you have to press Alt or Control to blink each eye. If you don't do that, then your vision will slowly get hazy.
Oh man.
How many fingers would you need to play this game? Just to make a few steps, you need all your fingers, a few toes, and your nose or something.
Your nose?
Yeah.
Someone coming into the chat now will be like, "What?"
Also, you have to use everything in the numpad to change her mouth position and vocal cords to make her to make her speak.
That would be a very, very long discussion with everyone involved.
That's probably,
Yeah. The demo would take like four times as long.
I mean,
40.
people said they wanted a lengthy game. They probably didn't mean this.
No complaints now.
Here, have your lengthy game. This will take you 400 hours to complete.
This will take you 400 hours to complete the first conversation alone.
Oh, God. So, requests have pretty much boiled down now.
Oh,
The only thing I have left is for Love Kika, but she's not here. Unless you all want to try to attempt this in rarity or a mock rarity voice.
Ooh,
The request is from Rail Baron. This is a YouTube comment. He asks, say the following line in Rarity's voice. This is dreadfully smelly. I'm highly sprung, and anything smelly is bad for my swerves.
Can you type that in the
I'll just copy.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
Everyone should try it. Each person try it.
Okay. Oh, yeah, we'll all do our best rarity accent. What does this even mean?
I don't know. I just got the comment.
It's probably from something.
Okay. Well, Princess Rail, you can kick it off.
Oh, thanks. Okay, wait.
This is dreadfully smelly. I'm highly sprung, and anything smelly is bad for my swerves.
Nice. Gavin?
This is dreadfully smelly. I'm highly sprung, and anything smelly is bad for my swerves.
Nice.
Yeah.
DCD?
This is dreadfully smelly. I'm highly sprung, and anything smelly is bad for my swerves.
What the heck's a swerve?
Nice.
Warpy?
This is dreadfully smelly. I'm highly sprung, and anything smelly is bad for my swerves.
Yay!
I guess I could try it again. I don't know.
Yay.
Or Rose. Attempting your best rarity voice. Rose?
Hello?
She might be gone.
No! We lost
I know
another
Jade.
one.
I know Jade's gone for now. She'll be back.
Also, I looked up the line. Apparently, it's from Shining Time Station.
What?
Oh,
Shiny?
so highly sprung is like one of the trains.
Apparently, it's said by someone named Daisy.
Wait, so highly sprung is not a name. I thought it was.
Oh,
Wait, no, now I'm confused, because looking it up again, apparently it's from Pokemon?
Isn't Pokemon?
It says...
sounds unlikely.
It says it. I'm so bloody confused, it's not even funny.
What the?
It's by someone named Daisy.
Someone named.
I'm not looking at something.
Shining Time Station was the one with Thomas the Tank Engine, right?
Yeah, I know. So that's why I'm confused as all hell, because I went to another link and it says it has something to do with Pokemon Puzzle League.
I played that game and I don't remember this line.
No idea.
I have no idea.
I have no idea!
We could use some more Team Fortress 2 requests. That'd be awesome.
Or any kind of requests. Anything.
We'll say anything.
Not anything, but within reason.
Yes. Waiting for those requests to come in. I guess I could do that one request where I accuse Gab of a crime, and we can kind of roleplay into it in the meantime.
Okay.
I don't know. I mean, that's a request I got a long time ago.
Yeah, I remember that.
Way back when, in caveman times.
We might as well play off the joke about. Okay, I guess I'll start this off then.
What are we accusing him of? Kidnapping?
Yes, the kidnapping and potential. Oh, let's go kidnapping. The kidnapping of Hooded Yellow Pony. Apparently, he was at your house, but was never seen again. Only that Canadian dude sits under your sink. But reports have come that Hooded Yellow Pony has been missing. What do you have to say for yourself, Gabby?
Well, he came into my house, but then he left, and then I never saw him again. I don't know why you would accuse me of such a thing.
Oh, really? Then...
Yes, really.
How do you explain this trail?
Closet, please, sir. Can you come out now? Whoa.
No. Never you mind that. That is just a recording that I put in the closet to practice my drama classes at school.
Why don't I dust this door for prints and see what we get? Ah, I see we have Hooded Yellow Pony's prints all over the doorknob and the door. Like he was trying desperately not to be thrown in there. Am I right, Gaboo?
Help me!
Please explain your logic, if you will, why prints on a doorknob would not simply imply that the person wanted to go into the door.
Yes, but just because, let me think about this. Because there are prints on the doorknob, and the fact that he might not...
Dark in here, and it smells of old people.
Dear God, so what are you keeping there?
Never you mind that. That is just my exotic collection of kidnap recordings. I presume that the MP3 player has turned on by itself. It does that sometimes when there's seismic activity.
And what are you doing with kidnapped recordings?
Well,
it's wet in here. I can't feel my feet anymore.
My drama class. I obviously cannot portray someone who is a kidnapper without doing research into the field.
I'm sure there are more ethical ways of research, Mr. Gaboo. But I'm afraid I'm going to bust
well, I am a method actor.
I've eaten my sauce,
there is no
now
other
I'm
way
bored.
to get into the mind of a kidnapper.
Here I go. Hello? Can you hear me?
Well, looks like no one's there. Let's be on our way.
Did you bring a new newspaper?
Newspaper? You're kidnapped for Celestia's sake. Come now. Who put you in that closet?
I don't remember.
It wasn't
kind of dark in here.
How long have you been in that closet?
I'm pretty sure he was there when I bought the house.
Likely story. Okay, I'm kind of running out of ideas now. Can't just make up a crime on the spot.
Yeah, tis hard.
You did a fairly good job of doing so.
Yeah.
If you cannot make...
If you can't find a crime, I'll make a crime.
Truth out
Cue
loud.
crazy laugh.
Cue that cool laugh from earlier.
Evil.
Ooh, I have a request. Let's get Princess Cheryl to say hi, girls.
Alright, hang on.
Hi, girls!
Oh my God! Run! Run for your lives!
Objection.
and that's how cupcakes were made.
Well, what? Trying to get a request for another Scootaloo line. Oh, I remember a request someone mentioned way before. started this whole thing. Someone wanted Rover and Twilight to go at it in like an argument of any sort. So why not? Let's see if we can think of something.
Oh boy.
My throat.
I'm so bad at improv. This is.
We can do what happened in the Turnabout Storm and just have a big Yo Mama competition.
Yes. Let's do it. Twilight versus Rover and your mama.
It sounds like we're going to be breaking out Twilight Licious.
Yeah, right.
Mom, we gotta think of something.
Yeah, I'm thinking.
Probably don't kill yourself with that Rover voice, TCD.
I'd be lucky if I have a voice.
Sure, but it will be worth it.
To argue?
Yeah, that's what the request said. Just argue about something.
Okay, here's the deal. We'll do that if you can give us a specific thing to argue about.
Yeah, we need a scenario.
Finnell scratches best
argue
pony.
about who. Yeah, argue about who the best pony is.
Yes.
Finnell scratches best pony.
favorite.
End of discussion. I win.
Yeah, best pony could work. Why not? Why don't we just go with that? Seems like
Except doesn't Rover hate all ponies?
Yeah, he's gonna.
Oh, true.
Nice.
We have another request later too. They want me and Gabu to do the Team Rocket motto, and someone.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
I approve.
Well, for the argument, wait, how about they argue over whether diamond dogs or ponies are best?
Sure, why not? Seems trivial enough to work.
Okay.
I'm not sure exactly what arguments would be put forth, but that was an idea that just popped into my head.
Okay.
So, Twilight, you want to make your case, or Rover make your case?
Two words. We got fingers.
Well, we may not have fingers, but we have horns or wings. Or we're above the ground.
Win.
Well, say that like it's a good thing. The sun sucks. And the princess sucks too.
How can you say that about Princess Celestia? She is the best princess
Easy
there
like
is.
this. Princess Celestia sucks.
You can't say that. You don't even have a princess,
Really?
do you?
Just did. You want to do it again? I'll do it again. I'll do it again.
Princess Celestia is the best princess. She rules the sun. She rules Equestria. She...
Loves bananas.
Just put it in cooler!
Scootaloo, help me out here.
What?
Yeah, shame we don't have Lord Kiku here.
Yeah.
Because then Rover will be freaking out by now.
Yeah. I think that argument died.
Aww.
It was good while it lasted.
Yeah. It was,
Those Rovers can't resist my cuteness! No.
Oh.
Gabu, let's do the
Excuse
Team
me,
Rocket.
Twilight. I think I'm the cutest.
Okay. Obviously you're James. Who wants to be Meowth?
Let me hold on. Let me remind myself what the Team Rocket theme how it goes.
Be me out.
I mean,
Yeah,
if nobody else wants to be Meowth, I can do him.
You're gonna be
Yeah,
playing them.
Gabby should be him. And then TC should be James.
They wanted.
Wait, what? I
They said.
I wanted to be James.
Yeah, they wanted. They said for me and Gabu to do it,
Okay.
Okay, I'll do my best James impression.
and they said, and someone be Meowth.
Okay.
Zeus, you be
Who wants to
Meowth.
now? Okay.
Okay.
Yes.
I'll try. Have to pull up the model.
Meowth, that's right.
Oh yeah, true.
Jesse starts
At the
right?
end.
Yes.
If I remember right. Okay. You guys ready?
Yeah.
Okay. To protect the world from devastation.
No, wait, hold on. That's not how it starts. This is how it starts.
It's prepare for trouble.
Oh, whoops. I'm sorry. Sharies. Hang on.
Don't worry.
It's not loading.
Whack.
Hang on. The lyrics are loading.
Hold on, let me find another link.
I got it. It's loading. It's
Wait.
just I opened it on
Oh.
Internet Explorer instead of Mozilla, and it's dying. Okay.
Okay.
Internet Explorer.
Okay, guys, ready? This time I'll do it.
Yep.
Okay.
Let's do
Prepare
this.
for trouble.
Make it double.
To protect the world from devastation.
To unite all peoples within our nation.
To denounce the evils of truth and love.
To extend our reach to the stars above.
Jesse.
James.
Team Rocket blasts off at the speed of light.
Surrender now or prepare to fight.
Meow. That's right.
Yay!
Darn it.
TCD, you should say that in your
I should say
voice.
what?
You should say something. I don't know.
Well, I already got
Yeah,
a request.
move on.
It says, make River say some lines that Gollum would do.
There you go.
I never saw the Lord. I only ever saw the Lord of the Rings movie.
No.
Like, just be like,
Wait,
my precious.
let me see if I can pull up here his.
If someone get me the monologue where he's talking to himself, I'll be all over.
Yeah.
I just don't know the words.
Hello, can you hear me now?
Yep.
Yes.
Okay.
Back.
Huzzah.
Yay!
Okay, here's a link with some good Gollum lines.
Oh,
Except
I
my
figured someone will write them out.
Internet Explorer is being a bastard.
They're saying
Oh.
make Canadian dudes sing hey yeah 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 yeah. Hey yeah yeah.
Oh, sure, why not? I'll do that.
Sing it. I don't even know what it is.
Some random song.
25 years, and my life is still trying to get up that great big hill of hope. Something destination. I don't know the rest of that, so let's just get on to the good part. And so I cry sometimes when I'm lying in bed, just to get it all out what's in my head. I feel peculiar. And so I wake in the morning, I step outside, and I take a deep breath, and I get real high, and I scream from the top of my lungs, what's going on? And I say, hey, yeah, 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 hey, yeah, yeah. I say, hey, what's going on? I'm done.
That's who that was. Okay.
Better than the original.
All we need to do is to put that in as the audio for the He-Man video.
Super Mario Jared says, I have my new ringtone. People keep asking about winter wrap-up. They want winter wrap-up. But it's not the winter.
Oh,
So anyway,
Winter has been wrapped up already.
Wrap up.
I got the lines for Gollum and Smeagol. So there's the
Yay!
link below.
Links. Links.
A nice page.
And my Adobe Acrobat isn't working.
Oh.
No!
Let's
Do I have
try
to
putting that
copy
in a different thing.
See, once you sang that, then I recognize.
There we go.
Alright, let's do it.
Get into a better position for this one.
We wants it. We needs it. Must have the precious. They stole it from us. Sneaky little hobbitses. Wicked, tricksy, false. No, not master. Yes, precious. First they will cheat you, hurt you, lie. Master's my friend. You don't have any friends. Nobody likes you. I'm not listening. I'm not listening. You're a liar and a thief. No, murderer. Go away. Go away. I hate you. I hate you. Where would you be without me? Gollum. Gollum saved us. It was me. We survived because of me. Not anymore. What did you say? Leave now and never come back. Leave now and never come back. He told him to go away, and away he goes. Gone, gone, gone. Smeagol is free. Oh God, my throat!
that was
Yay!
Amazing.
That's awesome.
Wow.
They said
It is-
that Super Mario Jared says this audio should be a hidden file in MLI.
Why not?
Yes, we'll embed like a hidden 2-hour audio file. Just for those.
Oh, I think he meant like the Gollum.
Little Easter egg.
Oh, that. I thought they meant this entire thing.
No.
Gotcha.
Yes, you should be able to
And
accidentally.
maybe you should make like a
And he's talking to a mirror.
yeah. Maybe you should make like a Smeagol pony. Smeagol OC.
2 scoops wants to do winter wrap up. Still.
Another song. Shall we?
Okay.
I gotta get the lyrics. Hang on.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hold on.
One more Tony song.
And we'll split it up again.
Here-
The
here-
people's.
I'll take the rarity part again. I actually tried recording this song once on my own. It didn't go well.
Aw.
Hang on, I'm looking for the.
Or maybe I just started losing my mind when I realized I would have to record the thing 6 times.
Yeah. I found
I'll
it.
be AJ again.
Yay! Wait, Super Mario Jared says wait a second. He has to open some program to record us.
Fantastic.
Oh boy.
Let the humiliation continue.
Okay,
If we
just
keep
make sure
this up,
we
we'll
have
have a
everybody. We got Rainbow. We got Rainbow. Dashi.
Ashy.
Rose?
Dashi.
Rose.
Okay,
What?
now we're making sure everyone's ready. Okay, so we got Dashi, we got Pinky, we got Gabu's Pinky.
Right. Yay.
Warpy is Applejack.
Wait, what are we doing?
We're singing
we're-
the wrap up.
Okay.
TCB
Damn it,
is
it's another.
What?
Okay, let's see if I can remember this.
Oh,
We got the
I
lyrics
sent, I
right
sent
here.
the lyrics in the
Yeah, but I'm trying to remember how the rhythm goes.
Oh. No easy task to clear the ground. Plant your tiny seeds.
So who's Rarity?
That would be me.
TCD. TCD is best rarity.
It's
It's
always
your
me.
Fluttershy,
Best,
right?
best blues.
There is no Fluttershy. That
Yes,
face.
there. What?
Yeah, there's
whatever.
one. Yeah, there's one small spot.
Yeah.
She sings
Okay, well,
alongside Rarity.
Yeah.
I will be Fluttershy again. Yay. I mean, yay.
Okay, you guys ready?
Yep.
Alright,
Let's do.
Hold on.
let's get this party started.
Stop waiting!
Here's our starting note.
Like we got Rainbow Dash.
Give me like, how's the rhythm go? I'm so sorry. 3 months of winter coolness and awesome holidays.
We've kept our hostess warm at home, time off from work to play.
But the food we stored is running out, and we can't grow in this cold.
And even though I love my boots, this fashion's getting old.
The time has come to welcome spring and all things warm and green, but it's also time to say goodbye. It's winter, we must clean. How can I help? I'm new, you see. What does every pony do? How do I fit in without magic? I haven't got a clue. Winter wrap up.
Winter wrap up. Winter wrap up. Let's finish our holiday cheer. Winter wrap up. Winter wrap up.
Cause tomorrow spring is here.
Cause tomorrow spring is
here.
Bringing on the southern birds, a Pegasus job begins, and cleaning all the gloomy skies to let the sun shine in. You knew the clouds will know the red, white, blah, 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 blah. And without the white snow, whatever.
When the sun comes up, it's one to
Evening will grow.
winter wrap up.
Winter wrap up.
Winter wrap up. Let's finish our holiday cheer. Winter wrap up.
Winter wrap up.
Cause tomorrow
is here.
Winter wrap up. Winter wrap up.
Cause tomorrow spring is here. Cause tomorrow spring
is here.
Little critters hibernate under the snow and ice.
You welcome all the sleepyheads so quietly and nice.
We help them gather up their food, fix their homes below.
We welcome back the southern birds so their families
can grow.
Winter wrap up.
Winter wrap up. Let's finish our holiday cheer. Winter wrap up. Winter wrap up. Cause tomorrow spring is here. Winter wrap up. Winter wrap up. Cause tomorrow spring is here. Cause tomorrow spring is here.
No easy task to clear the ground. Plant our tiny seeds. With proper care and sunshine, everyone it feeds. Apples, carrots, celery stalks, colorful flowers too. We must work so very hard, it's just so much to do.
Winter wrap.
Winter wrap up. Winter wrap up.
Let's finish
Our
our holiday.
holiday cheer.
Winter wrap
Winter wrap up.
Wrap up.
Cause tomorrow spring is here. Winter wrap up.
Winter wrap up.
Cause tomorrow spring is here.
Cause tomorrow
Spring is here.
Now that I know what they all do, I have to find my place and help with all of my heart. Tough task ahead I face. How will I do without my magic? Help the earth pony way. I wanna belong, so I must do my best today. Do my best today.
Winter wrap up. Winter wrap up.
Let's finish our holiday cheer.
Winter wrap
Winter wrap up. Winter wrap up.
Cause tomorrow spring is here.
Winter wrap up. Winter wrap up.
Cause tomorrow spring is here. Cause tomorrow spring is here. Cause tomorrow spring is here.
Spring. Spring.
Oh, forever alone twilight.
Why?
That was interesting.
That's choir.
Oh
That
man.
best choir ever.
Yes.
Well, you're welcome. Whoever requested that.
If you do this,
better be a
I'll
free
That
fire.
was 2 scoops.
If you keep this up, I'll have the entire MLP library of music done by the end of this live stream.
Oh dear God!
There you go. Let's go, Steez.
I just got a comment from Kitsune a while back. I don't know if we should do this.
What is it?
Not really a request, but it's just like a comment. Ship, Rarity, and Rover.
Oh my gosh.
Rarity is not here.
I know. So
I mean, Elusive is here, so we could ship them.
That would just be weird.
no.
By weird, you mean interesting.
Oh, sorry.
By
Paige.
interesting, you mean it's not happening? Then yes.
Wait, I got.
Oh God. I think we're pretty much almost out of requests. So I guess.
Hold on, this is Pinky's response to that Canadian dude not doing the shipping.
Let me see this.
Ha 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 ha! My YouTube isn't working properly.
Aww.
Oh. No shipping for you. Why, Kitsune? Why?
So
Of all the
sad.
shippings you had to pick that one.
I'm sorry, but this ship has sailed.
2 scoops
Nice.
on
It is sunk.
using Love is in Blood.
I sunk it. I fired my cannon at it and it sunk. Okay, since I guess we're out of requests, I guess we could move on to discuss a couple other things. Since we are kind of nearing the 3-hour mark.
Holy cow.
Is it 3 hours already?
It will be 3 hours and 30 in 30 minutes it will be.
I had no
But
idea.
I guess to move on with this live stream, we could either answer more questions or we can talk about other game projects, just like what Turnabout Storm did.
Oh yeah.
Um,
Or any projects really, in general.
Yeah. Let's do that then. But what to talk about? Well, I guess since I did promise writers we do this, why don't we talk a bit about Welcome to Ponyville, and just want to hear your honest thoughts on that. Have you all heard of the game, Welcome to Ponyville?
I'm in it.
Straight up, I've only heard the name. I've never actually looked into it at all.
I've heard what it is about, but I haven't gone in depth.
Well, it's basically another visual novel game, and it's pretty much going to be written sort of like Mass Effect, where the player makes a choice, and that choice can lead to other options. There'll be romances, and lots of other side plots, and a big dark joke.
Side plots.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's tons of stuff in it. Just saying that.
Yeah.
Tons.
There's a chance you'll all be destroyed by an ancient race of robots. It's fantastic.
Yeah. I guess so.
Best twist ending to MLP ever. They're wiped out by the Reapers.
Yes. Let's not talk about Mass Effect and its endings.
Yeah.
Let's not do that. That depresses me. But
So, which color is everyone's favorite?
green.
Why are we talking about
I
this?
never finished the second game, so I don't have a favorite color.
Oh, so you
like
won't spoil it.
pink.
No spoilers.
I know it. I know how it
What we're
ends.
joking about is that originally the 3 Mass Effect 3 endings basically differed by what color an explosion was. And people were upset about this.
Yes.
Very, very, very upset.
Their various Jimmies were rustled.
They were so
Yes.
upset that they made cupcakes.
And
I like
send them to fire.
That's pretty upset.
Did you read that when they made the cupcakes?
Yeah, 3 different colors.
Yeah, they made like 1,000 cupcakes in 3 different colors, but all the same taste.
That is us.
They're
Excuse
saying
me?
sing Midnight Train with Rainbow Dash and Applejack. What?
Midnight Train.
Midnight Train?
Yeah.
I've never heard of that.
I've never heard that song.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Are you thinking Don't Stop Believing?
Midnight. Apparently it's the Journey song. Oh,
that's not that.
I know
that's
this
not the
song.
It's not called Midnight Night.
Well, that's what
That's,
they call it. That's what
Don't
keeps
Stop
me.
Believing.
What's it called?
Don't Stop Believing.
Oh, okay.
You want to do it then?
Am I hearing?
I hear an echo.
Echoes everywhere. Where?
Oh. Now it's time to go.
Someone's got to
Objection. Oh, it didn't echo.
Aw.
Oh.
Aw, sad.
Quick, before.
Wait, is it echoing still? Okay.
Yes.
Objection.
Anyway, another request from
Very funny, Twilight.
He says all of his requests are going to be shipping now, and he wants to invite foreigners to the conversations. So I'm like, no, this is probably our life. And I don't know if we should invite people to this conversation.
No.
That seems like it would get out of hand.
No.
Exactly.
It's just us.
Equations. All the way.
Yeah, because we still gotta do that song that they started typing up. Someone has to get rid of that echo, too.
But it's awesome!
No, it's not.
Echo! Oh, it's
But
not.
it's all dramatic.
Why do we have an echo out of nowhere?
Someone's mic or someone's watching the live stream.
I
Mute
think,
the live stream.
judging from the blue border, I think Rose's mic is picking up the speakers. Because it says she's talking when somebody else is talking, and then it echoes.
How come it wasn't
There we go. It went away.
Relief.
It's magic.
Friendship.
Not.
It's called the Sonic Rain Boom.
But in all seriousness, I have headphones now, so.
Yay!
Yay.
Hooray for headphones.
So shall we sing the song then? Or Rainbow Dash and Applejack?
The Journey song?
Sure.
I mean, that could be interesting.
Like I said, I'm not very familiar with the song, so.
You have not heard Don't Stop Believing.
I want to
It might
hear.
have been. It's at the tip of my.
It's probably one of those songs where if you hear it, you'll be like, oh yeah, that song.
Yeah, probably would
no,
be.
not that song.
I'll get it. But I like to hear Jade sing. We haven't heard her sing for a while.
No.
Yeah.
What do I
This is
say?
a nice song.
I pretty much embarrassed myself by screwing up a few times, so you're good.
Don't stop believing.
Oh, that.
Just a small town girl living in a lonely world. That one.
Oh, that one.
Took the midnight train going in.
Yeah, I think I remember that. It's coming back.
Sing.
I'm so old!
Sing.
Small town girl living in a lonely world.
I love the guitar in that.
Like Squealy versus Mealy over here.
Squealy wins! Burninate in the countryside.
So let's see if I can find the lyrics.
Oh, that's
Or
what
copy
we're doing.
paste.
I'm like, why isn't anyone singing?
It's a nice song, and I do know most of the lyrics, but might as well find them.
My little karaoke night.
I love karaoke.
Only ever done karaoke once.
I do it at anime conventions. It's fun.
Isn't there gonna be like a karaoke thing at Everfree Northwest?
That's weird. They didn't have it at BronyCon.
Is there? I know there's like that that music thingy whose name I've forgotten, but
what?
I don't. You know the thing with Mando Pony and Michelle Trevor.
Well, I heard rumors. I think I saw them mention that they were going to do karaoke. I'll probably go there.
I mean, it would be pretty sweet if they did.
So hear the lyrics.
And isn't Daniel Ingram going to be there too? So he's going to get to see all his songs butchered by a bunch of idiotic somethings.
Yeah, I don't. I feel bad for Daniel.
Yeah,
I feel bad for a lot of them, to be honest.
That's true.
I heard some crazy people called Equestrian Dreamers just raped the songs today.
Yeah,
that we did.
Just make sure. Yeah, just make sure that
the girls playing the City Rock Crusaders heard your music and they just broke into tears. Jeez, I'll do it again.
Yeah.
My phone, sorry.
Just make sure that nobody hears this live stream, like who works on the show, for the next week or so, or else we might get banned.
MLI will be shut down.
Letter from them. Don't sing those.
We're sorry. You are no longer welcome here.
Oh man. You guys
So we're all
ready to
set?
sing it?
Rose.
Alright.
You can be the small town girl. And Applejack can be the other dude.
So what, I just sing this first verse or something?
Yeah, you do first verse, Applejack does the second verse, and then you do the same thing for the next set of verses later.
And then you do the chorus together.
Alright.
Good luck.
Yeah, this is actually the first time I'm singing it, so please do not bash me.
Oh, no worries about that.
We've already humiliated ourselves plenty enough tonight.
Okay, touche enough.
There is nowhere to go but up.
Exactly.
I'm already starting with the song, so.
Okay. Did you listen to it?
Just a small town girl living in a lonely world. She took the midnight train, going anywhere. Just a city boy, born and raised in South Detroit. He took the midnight train, going anywhere.
Applejack.
Who's Applejack?
Applejack.
I thought.
Jade?
Yeah.
No!
I'm Applejack?
Yes.
Since when?
Yes,
where
the
were we?
Applejack. A singer in a smoky room.
Oh, I forgot how it goes. Give me a tune. Sitting in a smoky room, smell of wine and cheap perfume. For a smile they can share the night. It goes on and on and on and on and on. Strangers waiting up and down the boulevard. Join me. Isn't this a duet?
Yeah, the verse is everywhere.
Yeah.
I don't know how it goes.
It makes me feel bad. I don't know either.
Da 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 da.
street lights, people living just a emotion, hiding somewhere in the night. I don't know.
Oh, great.
I think that's good enough.
Alright.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea to embarrass yourself even further with a song you don't know.
How about a song we know?
How about Equestria Girls? Someone keeps like, or wait, I forgot who asked about that. Oh, Two Scoops asked about that one.
Yeah, I agree, Warby. We'll get things going with the projects after this song. Because we are kind of just bumbling along.
Yeah. And the people got dirt on us.
Aw.
Dirt! Horrible, horrible dirt! Okay, that's enough.
Stay away, dirt.
It's so dirty.
It messes with our swerve.
You know what? I should do a good even acting right.
Huh?
Me. It's like I could do a decent Stephen Magnet if I tried.
What a world!
I got a picture with him at BronyCon.
Nice.
He's nice.
Did you get him to do a voice?
Well, he was doing that anyways in panels and stuff. I was talking to him when no one else was in there because I was in there with the dealers.
Right.
Hang on one sec. What? I can't right now. I'm in a chat.
While we're waiting, Gabu, you wanna entertain us with a bit of your Pinkie Pie?
I don't know, guys. What do you want to hear?
Let me think.
What's going on?
I just
I'm
wanna-
gonna embarrass myself doing Pinkie Pie lines.
I gotta find key Pinkie Pie line. I'll get a list.
I can't do a line. I can't do a line if you don't give me a line. That'd be silly.
Do the oatmeal, are you crazy one? That's one.
So I said, oatmeal, are you crazy? Yeah, since you're singing Telegram, I hope it finds you well. You're invited to a party because I think you're really swell. Got me starting 1-year-old to help us celebrate. The cake will be delicious, the festivities first rate. I can't remember the rest of that song.
There'll be games and dancing done for Apple's Catalog.
Yes!
And when the party's over, there'll be a big group hug. There's no need to bring a gift.
I was ready to shake your hoof thing. It's an invitation to Gummy's after birthday party this afternoon. There's gonna be dancing and games and cake and ice cream and punch.
Yeah. Just going down the list. Huzzah!
Tell me that my friends are all lying to me and avoiding me because they don't like my parties and they don't want to be my friends anymore! Have you ever seen anything more hilarious?
Do the part where she's like snapped and she's talking to like the flower and stuff.
Hold on, let me look up
It's kind of hard right now.
I remember exactly. No, I just need a transcript for that.
Yeah.
Party of one transcript, because I can't remember how it goes. Oh, here we are.
Thank you all so much for coming. It means so much to Gummy.
Could I have some more punch?
Well, of course you can have some more punch, Mr. Turnip.
This is one great party. You've really outdone yourself.
Why, thank you, Rocky. I'm having a delightful time as well. I'm so glad, Sir Lynch. Might I trouble you for another slice of cake? Anything for you, Madame LaFlower.
I'm just glad none of them ponies showed up.
Oh, they're not so bad.
Not so bad, please. They're a bunch of losers.
Oh, come on now. Losers might be a little strong, don't you think? After the way they treated you, I'd say losers isn't strong enough. Well, it was pretty rude. Pretty rude? It was downright despicable! It was, wasn't it?
If I were you, I wouldn't speak to them ever again.
You know what? I'm not going to speak to them ever again. And I'm not going to invite them to another party as long as I live. They don't deserve to be invited to my parties. Not after the way they've been acting. Despicable! Such losers. Yes, that's right.
Well done.
Yeah.
You show them.
Was that hard to do? It sounded hard.
Oh, not too.
That sounded fun.
Yeah.
It did. Silly voices can be fun. You know what to say.
Okay, we should probably talk about projects.
Okay.
Let's do it. Projects. So we talked a bit about Ponyville. Okay. Projects.
So who of you guys is working on the other game?
Wait, what?
Princess Willis working for
Welcome to Ponyville?
Silly Games?
Yeah, Welcome to Ponyville. Is anyone else working for that too?
Travis. But he's not here right now.
Nope.
Yeah.
Sad. Yeah, but I'm looking forward to that game. Seems like to be a pretty fun experience, and it's going to be released in chunks, just like MLI.
Isn't it like the first chapter is supposed to be released sometime soon?
It's supposed to be, actually, I'm not going to say much. He's hoping, well, actually, I think he did post it. He's hoping to get it out by the end of the month, but no guarantees.
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't want to give up time.
Exactly.
We all know what happened when we gave out a time.
Yeah.
Bad.
Mayhem.
Yep.
So I got a question for that Canadian dude about his work on, yes, for Turnabout Storm the Other Side. I'm just wondering about, I'm just wondering about, what goes through your mind when you're voicing Miles Edgeworth? Like, what do you think needs to happen to really sell that excellent Edgeworth voice you have? Because there's been a lot of interpretations for him, and people...
what's going through my head when I'm doing the Miles Edgeworth voice?
Yes.
I wonder what's on TV right now. But no, I've got... Here's the thing that really kind of... okay, this is going to get a little... Gonna try not to lose my temper, but I get a little agitated about this, is a lot of people give me complaints about the fact that I give Miles a British accent. The British accent I give him is based on listening to his objection, because when he yells objection, he speaks with a posh accent when he's doing it. Objection! So I always heard a British accent with him, so that's what I kind of think when I go with him. I understand some people expect him to either speak, believe it or not, with a slight German accent because of his mentor, or with no accent whatsoever, but I don't know, I just think the British accent goes better just from what I've heard of what little audio we have of him.
That makes plenty of sense to me, and so far you've been doing a very good job on it.
I think the British accent definitely makes him sound like a stuck-up guy, which is good because Edgeworth is.
And people think his voice should be deeper, but come on, people, he's only 27 years old. He's not going to have that. But in my mind, he's not super deep in the voice. He seems to be like that Bears range.
And he's not like James Earl Jones.
Oh, no,
Still
not at all.
Karma.
Well, once again, listening to his objection, Eureka, take that.
Yeah.
Take That also actually has a very thick British accent if you listen to it.
I mean, your voice does kind of sound quite similar to the actual voice clips.
Yep.
So, like I said, I always try to base it more on those. Because you can conjecture all you want based on his life and his personality and all that. And you can raise all kinds of conjectures about how his voice sounds. But in the end, the audio clips for the objection, the take that, the hold it, and the Eureka are the only definite things we have to work from. Those are the only 100% undeniable truths about his voice.
And even though Eureka really supports that he doesn't have that deep a voice, like I was saying before, it's kind of...
Eureka!
Exactly. And you nailed it. So, I just don't understand the complaints people have been saying, like, oh, your voice is too high, it should be deeper. No, he should not. He's fine where he is.
People complain about everything.
Yeah.
Everyone has in their head a vision of how the guy sounds, and if it doesn't sound exactly like how they think he sounds, then they're gonna complain.
Isn't there an internet rule, like Rule 1 or something? If it exists, people will complain about it.
Ah, okay.
I think rule 1 is you do not talk about 4chan.
And rule 2 is also do not talk about 4chan.
Yep.
Right.
They're the ones who made the rule, so they get the credit. Yeah, but, without giving spoilers, well, that might be asking for spoilers. I'm about to ask you, like, what was your favorite line you've had to say so far?
Ooh, that's... That's a hard one, to be perfectly honest. I'll admit, most of the lines don't really jump out at me because, you know, in general, they're all roughly on the same plane. But, I don't really think this is spoilers. If anyone has watched Turnabout Storm the Other Side, Episode 2, and gotten to see the cookie, most of those lines I do a recording session with the, he's basically the director. He's not the guy in charge, but he's the guy who kind of manages the day-to-day stuff. I was doing the recording session with him, and if I just randomly say something he thinks is funny, he'll force me to record it. So those are the ones that I tend to remember. So if you watch episode 3 and get to the end, a link will pop up called Cookie, and that will take you to, well, Cookie.
Wait a minute, episode 3?
Episode 2.
I was about to say, like, what? That doesn't make any sense.
My brain does not work.
But speaking about, you know, going on the voice actors, what was your impression on Gumshoe's voice actor? Do you think it fit his personality and his style? Because the only clips we have of Gumshoe are the Japanese ones, but you know, Japanese culture, American culture is two different things.
Well, I think I should preface this by saying that I also auditioned for Gumshoe myself, and I'll say this straight up. When I first heard the voice, it wasn't what I pictured, and I kind of, you know, admittedly fell into my own trap to say, you know, everyone's going to have different opinions on it, so you shouldn't, you know, automatically dismiss it because it's not what you think. But to me, it didn't sound like I had always thought he sounded, so of course I didn't like it off the bat. But the more I've listened to it, definitely the more it's grown on me, and the less I've been a stuck-up bastard about it.
What was your take on Gumshoe when you tried?
The same kind of gruffer but enthusiastic voice, but with a much thicker Brooklyn accent. Hey there, Mr. Edgeworth, what can I do for you this fine evening? That's how I always pictured him. Hey there, pal. That kind of stuff.
Yeah, that to me makes a lot more sense. But again, I like the Gumshoe they chose. I've heard worse. Trust me.
For the uninitiated, the guy who does the voice of Gumshoe in Turnabout Storm the Other Side, that's the guy who does the voice of Phoenix Wright in the actual Turnabout Storm.
Nice. And going on his work, like, I thought he nails his part very, very well. That's how I envisioned Phoenix when I heard him. Pretty, you know, young, nervous, kind of awkward around times. Almost antisocial in a way because he's worked so far.
He definitely seems pretty faithful to the character.
I liked him, but I'll say, during some of the lines, especially the ones when he's doing internal monologues, I think this might just be a side effect of the echo. He sounds like he's stuffed up. Sounds like he's got a stuffed nose to me.
Yeah, I can see why you think that. Maybe, are you sure it's not the audio editing that's making that happen?
It could be either or. It could be either or. I really don't know, but I never had that problem with the other characters, but it is entirely possible that his voice just vibrates at that frequency where it screws up when you try to edit it.
Right.
Because I've seen some people who sound perfectly fine, but as soon as you record them, they sound like crap. If they're not using, like, the highest quality equipment.
Right. Okay, let's see, other voice actors. Well, might as well go to you, Rail. You're working on Princess Celestia for Turnabout Storm. Same question. What was going through your mind when you were auditioning for Princess Celestia, and how? Well, obviously you know how she sounds, but what do you think is the key to sounding like Celestia?
Bananas.
I think you just have to think like you just have to talk with like a regal voice, because a lot of people who try Celestia, they don't do that whole like regal tone to it, and she doesn't sound like as much as a princess as she should be. But actually, when I auditioned, I didn't even audition for her originally. Like, I auditioned for, I forgot who now, but and then they told me to audition for Celestia.
And here you are.
Yeah.
Do you also recommend using the Royal Canterlot voice?
Yes.
All right.
Nice.
Equestrian Emperor wants me to mention a project. Or Team Pony. Team Pony. We have a project. It's called Equestrian Empire, and it's an audio drama thing. I think it's audio drama. I'm Twilight, and I forgot. I think I'm Celestia in it too. I forget. But we have like mini episodes up right now for it. Yeah, it's new. It's coming.
What's the premise?
It's like it's hard to explain. It kind of like reminds me of Star Wars the way it is, where there's like the evil emperor, and the evil emperor is like and like Twilight and them are the rebels or something, and I know Prince Blueblood is in it.
Is Prince Blueblood Darth Vader?
No.
Please. Aww.
It's Yoda.
You got my hopes up.
It's not really exactly Star Wars. It's just like
I know.
He's the new emperor.
Oh, okay.
Equestrian Emperor is like telling me.
Does he rule with an iron foot, with an iron hoof?
But yeah, it's
unlimited
power to like the whole time or something.
Yeah.
Unlimited friendship.
So that's one of the projects, and then what else is there? Hang on, I'm thinking. There's a lot of like random little fandom-y things that I'm not gonna mention, and then there's Pony Island, which Hybrid. He was in the chat. I don't know if he is anymore. It's like ponified songs. Like there's one where I'm Twilight, and it's called like Twilight Rap. And did you guys ever see the song? It's like Natalie Portman rap or something like that.
I don't think so.
Okay. Well, it's like off of that, and I'm Twilight in that, and Rina-chan is Celestia in that one. And there's another one where I'm Celestia. That one is being worked on.
Great.
Yeah, and then there's other things that aren't pony things, like Fleur audio drama. It's called Fleur Blades of the Universe. I'll like link it or something later. But it's an audio. Well, it's a graphic novel that they're turning into an audio book thing, and I'm the main character, Lita Garuzzo, in that. And it's being like drawn at the moment, and they're trying to make it like they're trying to publish it actually, so that's kind of cool. It's fun.
Nice. Well, you're keeping yourself busy.
Yeah, and then there's the video game that right now the title is Aliens vs. Girly Pammy. It's an educational video game.
What?
Yeah. It's I'm the main character, Pammy, and I'm about like 12 years old, and I hate math and school and whatever, and I'm really bad at it, and these aliens attack my school and city and everything, and I have to defend the school using algebra.
Oh, well.
Oh yeah, you told me about this one.
Yeah.
That's interesting. Is this like one of those things where like you type answers and that like repels enemies or something like that?
Yeah, and the thing is, if you
It's typing of the dead.
The thing is, if you answer a question wrong, like even once, it may change to another question completely, and you don't,
no.
And there's like health and stuff like that too, and there'll be like an update about it coming in September. I think there'll be like a trailer. Yeah.
Keep us posted then.
I will.
Yeah, that sounds interesting.
Yeah.
So, Rose or JD, do you have any other projects you want to talk about or bring up that you're working on?
I guess I'll say so. Want to go, Jade, or?
You go ahead.
Alright. Well, basically, it's not exactly a My Little Pony project, but currently I'm working on 2 original productions. One of them's kind of fanish, but not with an original story. But the other one is actually my production called Phoenix Wings. It's very fantasy genre based, and you can check it out on my YouTube account, which is Devonix Rose, obviously. And yeah, just look at the playlist Phoenix Wings Trilogy and just enjoy it. And the other one, if you're a huge fan of Persona series from the Shin Megami Tensei, there is an audio drama called Persona Revelations, and that's actually written by one of my best friends around online since I've started voice acting. He goes by Musamichi-sama. So if you take a look around that, and the second episode's coming out soon, so if you want to check those out, that'd be awesome.
Alright, Jade?
And all I have is Double Rainbow. I'm an animator for that. I'm sure all of you have heard of it before. It's the My Little Pony fan-made episode.
Yep. Can't wait!
What?
Alright.
Oh, okay.
Warby?
Yeah, I have a couple of animations, like, one is ready to be animated, but it's keeping pushed back to the side, because
Is that the one?
with Luna dancing with Pinkie Pie and stuff. I made a storyboard, or animatic, and then I got the voices, but then I didn't animate it because I didn't have time anymore. Now I'm working on another storyboard for another animation I'm going to do with Shady. If we get to it, of course.
Collaboration.
Alright.
What animation is that?
I muted my mic.
Yeah, but time is not very
11:30.
I don't have much time.
Not on our side.
Yeah, it's not on our side. Even now, it's so late in the evening, time is not on my side. It's making me sleepy.
Yep.
Yeah, it's 3 in the morning all the way where you are.
Yes.
Thanks for sticking it this long, man. You've been great. Alright, so, TCD, any other projects you want to bring up?
I'm thinking.
This project is taking over the world for Canada.
Not really much. To be perfectly honest, not really much at the moment, other than this and Turnabout Storm the Other Side. Beyond that, I have a couple of other projects, but they've kind of really haven't heard much of them recently, so yeah. To be fair, I haven't heard much from Turnabout Storm the Other Side in a while.
Yeah, me too. Kind of makes me... I know they're hard at work, but I'm just wondering how things are going there. But you can say that about any project. Just gotta stay patient.
But no, I actually do have... I just realized I got a lot of lines I gotta record before I go to Everfree Northwest.
Well, good luck with that then. So, I don't know if anyone has asked you this, but will part 3 be reasonably longer than the first episode? Seeing how long it's taking to do all this?
I can't honestly tell you that straight up because I get very little access to the script, and
well, you can kind of guesstimate it with the amount of lines you have to do.
Not really, because I'm not sure if this episode's just covering me or if it's covering both the scene with me and with Leighton.
Oh yeah, true.
So if I had to ballpark it, it's probably going to be longer than the previous ones, but do not be looking for something that's like Turnabout Storm length. We're a bit lazier than that.
Yeah, I don't expect anything. I'd say reasonably around 20 minutes-ish.
I'd say that's a bit of a stretch, even.
Yeah, 15 to 20. Considering both first parts.
We are 10 minutes past how long we said we were going to go.
That's okay.
That's true, so... Yeah, we don't have much more to say, so... Alright, I'll open the floor to last-minute questions, requests, before I close the live stream, and the stupid phone is ringing again.
It looks like Warpy is typing up something.
Ah. Yes, good question. For me, it's definitely Welcome to Ponyville and the Cutie Mark Crusaders: A Dash Adventure. I just love my adventure games, my visual novel games, and I cannot wait for those to come out. And obviously, Fighting is Magic, but that's the easy answer.
Yeah, so the question was, what's your most anticipated project you are not working on?
I would definitely have to give another vote for the Cutie Mark Crusade point-and-click adventure game. That I love point-and-click adventure games. That was like a huge part of my childhood, and this game is looking amazing.
I'm just waiting for Children of the Night.
Me too.
That animatic is, and that music is just gorgeous. Have you seen the screenshots? The background.
Yeah, I think.
Those were just
3 little fillies.
Yeah, and they had an interview, and they showed some backgrounds and stuff, and it looked just gorgeous, better than the show itself.
Wow.
They have rim lights and stuff, and yeah, it was, well.
And it's only 2 people working on it?
Yeah, it's a couple. I think they're married or something.
Just because it's a show. How just so few people can make something that amazing. Alright, Jade, you want to go ahead?
Fighting is Magic. That's it.
Alright.
I can't think of anything.
No?
I don't really keep track of these. But the one that Gabu mentioned sounds really cool, actually. I'll have to check that out.
Alright.
Hey, hold on one sec.
There's a demo of it.
Oh, there is.
Yeah, I just sent you the link to their website in the IM section.
I'll check that out later.
Alright. Rose?
Not a lot of projects really interest me or do that much things, but I guess Fighting is Magic would be one thing.
That's really
no pressure on them.
Unity, isn't it? Like, everyone knows it, and...
Well, I just wanted to try it out, just for fun.
I mean, Fighting is Magic is kind of like the prototype. It's 2 things. It's both the prototypical My Little Pony fan game, and it's also probably the most professional looking of all of them at the moment as well. So it's kind of the gold standard in multiple ways. So it's the standard answer to anything like that.
Mm-hmm. And lastly, that Canadian dude.
I'm gonna have to be the guy who breaks the mold here. Although first, I'd like to ask, because I actually have two, but one of them, are we allowing for things that we are currently not involved in, but which we have currently applied for?
Sure, why not?
Okay, in that case, one of the ones I'm actually really looking forward to is the Fallout Equestria mod for Fallout 3.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
I will say this right now, if there's any prospective voice actors in here, you might want to think twice before trying to do it at 2 in the morning, because they require you, when you are auditioning, to audition for everyone of your gender.
Oh my god.
The audio I sent them is 7 minutes long, and it's nothing but various auditions.
Wow.
And the other one, the other project that I'm actually really looking forward to, Silent Ponyville. Silence.
Is that still live? I mean, I heard about it a while back and then nothing.
Just going on to their thing here, their most recent update was in July. Halfway through July.
Of this year? Huh.
Yeah, this year.
I wonder why I haven't heard anything from them then.
Well, I haven't heard about it. What's it about?
Have you ever heard of the Silent Hill series?
Oh, okay, it's that kind of thing.
Yeah, it's survival horror. And as a fan of survival horror, I'm very curious to see how this will work.
I don't like survival horror anymore.
Oh.
Because of Amnesia. That changed everything.
Oh. A word of advice, don't play SCP Containment Breach.
I saw a video of that. That just looked silly.
Is it the one with the staircase? No.
No, it's the one.
No, it's the one where you keep blinking and the enemies only move when you blink.
Well, one of the enemies only moves.
Well, that's the only one I saw.
Yeah.
And they skinned it to look like Rarity, so I was like, what the buck?
Oh right, I saw that movie too. That was just
Have you? Speaking of survival horror, has anybody here watched the guy named PewDiePie?
Slender.
What?
Oh boy. Don't play Slender. Do not play Slender if you're not a fan of horror at all. You will...
Actually, even if you are if you're a fan of horror like I am, you wouldn't play it either, because I like horror with a story.
That's just plain creepy, the whole story and game.
That's why I like games like Amnesia or Silent Hill.
I need to play Amnesia. I don't know if I want to do it the old-fashioned way with headphones, lights off.
In my opinion, the best way of playing Amnesia is by watching Let's Plays of it that show the person's reaction.
That's the funniest way to look at it, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, just like Dr. Who's. Poor guy. Alright then, well, I guess since I have no more questions or requests on my end, what about you, Will? Any more requests, questions?
No, they're
Alright.
Yeah, they're just the same random things.
Same here. Well, I'd like to thank everyone for their time and for all you watching this live stream. We are pretty much going to wrap this up. But before we wrap things up, we are going to have each of the members who has their own YouTube channel or place where they post their stuff pretty much talk about what you have. So we'll start with Warpy. If people want to know more about your work, where would they need to go?
I have a DeviantArt, which is just Warpout, and I have a YouTube channel, which is also just Warpout. But I keep my DeviantArt most up to date.
Alright. Jade.
I have a DeviantArt, to Jade. I don't even know how to say my own username. I post fan art and animations.
Alright. Rose?
I have a bunch of places, but I'll give you the top three. I'm mostly active on YouTube, which is Divine X Rose. You can pretty much catch me on Twitter at times. I guess the third one you can catch me on DeviantArt, but I'm not that active there. It's pretty much the same name.
Alright. And Real.
Mostly I have a ton of things, but the thing that I'm mostly on is YouTube, and just look up Princess Rail and you'll find me.
Alright. TCD.
I technically have a DeviantArt, but I haven't used the thing in years. So I'll just go with my YouTube channel, which is That Canadian Dude, which admittedly I need to start finding more reasons to use, but it's the thing it is still the thing I technically update the most.
Yeah, hopefully you can see more of your work soon. It's been a while.
What work?
Any work. I mean, you were doing some Pony fan videos and stuff. You were singing as Elusive and doing random things. It was fun.
I haven't really been inspired to do anything recently.
Oh, but there's one thing. There's one thing in connection you can talk about briefly about the fanfic you're working on.
No.
Oh yeah,
why not?
All right, the people who are that curious, I'm currently working on a fan fiction, which, admittedly, I'd actually like to see get turned into like a game down the line, but for now, it's just a fan fiction. Trauma Team Equestrian Chronicles, which is an alternate universe fan fiction wherein the main six became medical professionals and where medical technology is much more similar to the Trauma Center series of games. And it basically follows the main six in their various escapades, eventually leading up to basically this climactic viral outbreak.
Well, sounds good.
I'll be the first to admit it's not of the highest quality. It's my first fanfiction I've ever written, but I have recently got my hands on a pre-reader who's willing to assist me make it not suck.
Nice. Alright. So, final thoughts, final things you want to say? Gabu?
Not much. Just thanks everyone for tuning in, and I think we had a great time.
Thanks for enduring our songs.
Also that.
Yes. Thank you.
Alright then. Then we'll wrap this up. So, again, thank you all for watching. Make sure to catch our not a live stream, our panel at Everfree Northwest. Gabu, Trot, and That Canadian Dude will be there live. I will show up by a Skype video chat. And lots of things will be presented there, so I hope you're ready to see what we have been working on this summer.
Like a musical.
Maybe a musical. Gabu, do you know exactly when that panel is going up?
Yeah, it's 11:30 a.m. on Saturday in, I think, the Queen Anne room, but don't quote
some kind of ballroom. That's all I remember. I can look at it quick.
11:30, so that would be 2:30 Eastern.
2:30 Eastern, yes.
Awesome.
So
that's Saturday. Since there's 3 days of the convention.
Right. So this Saturday, 11:30 Pacific, 2:30 Eastern, 1:30 Central.
In the Summit Grand Ballroom.
Oh, that's right.
At the Holiday Inn.
Right. Okay then, so thanks once again. This is Assassin and the Question Dreamer signing out. Peace.
Bye. See you.
Bye.
Bye.
I said hello.
Aloha.
Okay, I'm ending this.
This was fun.